So we are back with some Rogue Galaxy. We're getting ever closer to my favorite cutscene in the entire game, aka the point of doing the whole point of the game. Not beating the game. It's to get to witness this beautiful cutscene one more time, but sadly I don't think we'll get to it this session. We'll get close. We'll get close. We still have, I think, 2 dungeons to go. So last we left off, I started climbing one of the 2 towers. And we still have another dungeon to go to, as a reminder. As I said before, we're not that close. But we're getting closer. So, oh boy, do we have another tower to climb. On the plus side, we should basically just stomp this tower out of existence. Let's see what the game thinks the story is about. Jaster and the crew found the Liu King's king piece in Narika's ancient castle. Concerned by Falcon's suspicious activity, they hurry on in search of the 2 remaining key pieces. What awaits the adventurers in the ancient ruins of Verdun and Zerard? Well, apparently, we get a talking sword that we just ignore. We choose to do nothing with it. Right, chat? Just absolutely nothing. I'm scared that it put me here. Anyway, I think we gotta go all the way back down. I don't think this is the right tower.
Totally unforgivable.
Apparently, it's totally unforgivable. So we have a lot of weapons to craft at some point. I'm not in a rush. I mean, it will definitely make the game a lot easier once we go to do it.
Don't fall behind, okay?
But for now, I'm happy just crafting what we have. Speaking of which, I should probably refresh myself with where we are with crafting. We're leveling Spirit Caliber, which we need to do eventually. Urkamo, I technically could use. So we are definitely running out of things to level. But don't worry, next time we're done with the towers, we'll do a nice little craft catch-up. Serious Claw, I feel like I need more of. Okay, so she's got a lot of weapons I can re-level. He's got a lot of things that could level. Like, Archfiend's Blade is probably good enough for any boss fight. We don't need to craft anything better. But don't get me wrong, we could be having... I think by the time we hit 17-hour long factory stream, I mean, at some point...
I've got a good feeling.
Unironically, we do probably need to do that next session. So, I could technically make their ultimate weapons right now. The big issue is that outside of the protagonist, nobody's the right minimum level to do anything. So, while I could have like a 260 strength or a 280 strength right now, which is pretty good, I don't really need it. So, just at some point, we need to do it, if that makes sense. So, like, right now, the only thing that would probably matter is making sure Jaster's final weapon is good, since he's level 48. So, once we're done with the tower, I'm gonna check our, I'm gonna check my notes. Like, chat didn't help me with those notes. But I'm gonna check my notes, because I have a lot of the combinations.
Just going around in circles?
Be quiet, Kasala. So from that standpoint, there are some weapon combinations the Frog Log will take, and there are some that it will not take. So while there are faster paths for crafting, I do want to make sure we have just enough throughout.
Isn't there a better way to go?
Oh my gosh, they never stop complaining. It's actually kind of annoying. But from the standpoint of the gameplay, unfortunately, I think for us, Digo and Jarvis don't get components that they need to skip a lot of crafting until literally the end of the game. Like, I double-checked, chat, because I made notes when we got these items. I am not kidding you, there's an item we don't get until the final dungeon. Just, like, actually dead serious, they will not have their final weapon by the time we get to the final boss. Because I don't think I'll have done enough combats.
I hope nothing gets in our way.
I hope nothing gets in our way. Well, Kirk is here. He'll make sure nothing gets there. Yeah, it's really rude because, like, other characters are done. Like, Jaster can have his ultimate weapon, like, a chapter ago. like, he's done. We can finish him almost any point that we want. But the others, not so much. As I said before, we'll take a small break at some point during this session to, at least do Jaster's equipment. Everybody else's I don't super care about. I would like for it to be done by the time we are nearly done with the next dungeon.
I wonder how far we've gotten.
Kasala, we're on an elevator. We went up a floor. Stop asking stupid questions. Shut up, Kasala. So anyway, we're gonna go this way. We're just gonna fill in the map. It honestly feels like we should be able to cross that. I'm gonna be honest with you. Just a little jump over here.
The towers are just giving us twice the burden.
We're gonna talk about the burden of the towers again. And chat, they have like 5 dialogue lines and they will let us know that this is what they want. Okay, I'm just looking to see if there's anything I need over here. There is. Okay. Thinking about the tower design, there should be several chests this way somewhere. Yeah, like, do I really care about having all-powerful weapons when I could just do this?
Here they come.
Do you know what I mean, chat? Like, does it matter if the weapon strength is 20 or 30? Not really. Does it matter more for boss battles? Absolutely. Famished Wolf. Hey, I think that's a new shuriken. That's convenient. I'm already using Zegrum.
That's totally unforgivable.
How dare Zegrum get an upgrade, says Kasala, pouting for some reason. Is there a chest down here? Oh, I thought there was. I was ready to descend on it. Really cool, but nope.
Why do we have to play mediator over this feud?
That's a good question, Zegrum. I don't know why we agreed to this. What a fair question to ask. Right, Chad? A completely fair question to ask. Why don't you use your lightning? Why not? I haven't seen lightning in a while. This is not what a pirate does. They're famous negotiators. You're right. So by the time we get done with the tower, most of them should be ready for their ultimate weapons.
We're doing a favor for a ghost.
Chat, all they do is whine. like I'm trying to be positive and talk about other things, but man, did they have poor decisions when it came to some of the voice acting here. If they were just talking about something in general, if they were just talking about stuff in general, it would be fine, but like literally 80% of the lines are them whining about something, which is very, very grating. Oh, we need that for something, actually.
Here they come.
On the plus side, we're gonna get more chances of getting rare items by killing these, because I think these are things that we care about.
Bastards.
Goodbye, enemies.
Easy.
So yeah, we'll be able to analyze like over 60 items, and we should have that requirement basically out of the way. So I'm not gonna claim we did anything efficiently in terms of the crafting. In fact, I'm pretty sure I didn't. But at least from the standpoint of getting all these weapons out of the way, we did level a lot. So I'm happy that we could just see some alternate weapons, but yeah. It'll give us something to look forward to, because honestly, if I make their ultimate weapons now, I'm just gonna get bored. So it'd be like, there's no point to leveling any other weapon once you get it, so... It is what it is. We did all that and it was the dead end, huh? Okay, let's go this way.
Here they come.
They didn't talk constantly when they've learned Kasala's dream vacation spot, so it's a necessary evil. It's true. Why Zegrum doesn't talk about like, oh, I wish I could go here on my holiday or something. Everybody just has a dream vacation spot in a murder central area. Ooh, tri-charge? Can I use that? I'm like, yes, please. Let's see. Missile Squall leveled up, or Zegrum Fire Resistance. Okay, that's Paralysis Cure. Okay, so we should realistically get Missile Squall. Is there anything else this could be used for? Not really. Let's put this here for now. See, we did all that.
Even the Libra King was worried about the two princes.
What do you mean, even the Libra King? They're his sons. Why wouldn't he care? He would be like one of the only people that would care about the princes. Gisela, this isn't the insight that you think it is.
What a drag.
I know, Zegrim. What a drag. They're like, wow, their parents care about them. Like, it's what they just said. I mean, it's just like, yes, and? Question mark, and?
Are we just going around in circles?
Shut up, Kasala. I swear, chat. Look, why is like every 2 lines some whiny thing? They were doing so well before this dungeon. Now they're just like, ugh.
Those guys were no challenge at all.
Just be like, shh, silence, protagonists. I was in a good mood.
For a ghost.
Just pick another voice line. Talk about like, we could do it. Like, where's the pep talk one? Right, chat? Are there any pep talk ones? Brutal.
These 2 towers are just giving us twice the burden.
Thanks, Jester. We're aware of that on our 2nd tower. Oh, this needs a key to unlock. I think we have what we need. Unless this is a mimic. No, not a mimic. Oh, whatever. Not an exciting item. Let's try going this way.
Persuade the 2 princes.
Come on, try me.
On the plus side, we're probably gonna complete the hunt here. Let's play for like 6 more hours today and hear Kisara's other voice line, maybe.
That's how you get it done.
So yeah, I slightly reorganized my notes so that way I can talk about it in more detail for people that do actually want to learn how to craft correctly. Because I think I wrote it originally, like as you picked up items from the game, I would write that's how you would craft it, and technically that's what you're supposed to do. But since we're so much further beyond that point, it's not useful to do that order.
I'll take you on.
Oh, I think these guys have shield. So at this point, I just need to make sure we have only the bare minimum. The only time I kind of corrected my own notes is just to make sure that if we could get an item much later in the chain,
Try to show off in front of me.
I'll make note of it. We do need serious claws for one of the other ones. Yeah, Desperate Tonfuzz is really strong. Like, this would probably carry me through the Chapter 8 fight without me needing to do anything else. I'm gonna level Pirate Ashes in case I need it for something. I don't see any other items here, so let's go this way.
Oh, come on now. This isn't funny.
Thanks, Aggro. So at this point, yeah, as soon as we run out of weapons with the protagonist, we're just gonna go through and probably analyze everything that's in the log. I'd prefer to do that at the end of the tower, so we could do it cleanly. Oh, no chests, okay. Ooh. There's another path I could have taken. I'm not gonna go back yet. I'll do it later. I see that this didn't... I thought this would loop around to where we were walking, but I see that it did not now. Unfortunate. Oh, we'll just use Star Charm. Goodbye, enemies.
Everyone okay?
Ooh, we do need a Zerium alloy, unironically. Bone Shield level 2, sure. Did all that to get to a save. Okay.
What is this?
Okay, so we've officially killed so many enemies, chat. We completed another hunt. Is that even impact our rank? Oh, wow, like quite a bit, actually. So we're already ranked 16. There's a pretty big gap between 16 and 15. But you can see with just like one more bounty, maybe 2 more bounties, we'll be ranked 10. So I don't know if we actually need to complete every bounty possible, unless you're just going for costumes. But in terms of at least getting to rank 1, I don't think we need them all. Speaking of which, we'll check to see if we have any open bounties. I think there's some in the mining town we haven't been to. So we could get at least 1 rank up there. And also, we still need the Stellar Crystal. I just realized. We put that away in the bank, I believe. I don't think I used that. Is there any other fight that I'm forgetting about? You have to go back to Jiraika eventually. So if we have the Stellar Crystal, we could do the Cave Bandit. I don't know what the Shapeless Assassin needs. And the Sin Steep Drifter, I think we needed the mask. That's why it kind of looks like it has a mask there. I think we could do one of the 2 Jiraika ones. And we should also be able to do the Matador now. Okay, so we should definitely be able to hit rank 1 then.
Worried about the 2 princes.
We're doing pretty well here. Ooh, let's talk to this person. The Libra King told the 2 princes to cooperate. Everything would be fine if they'd listened. The fools. Fine. This feels too much like progress. I'm gonna go the other way. Let's check the stairs. Maybe there's just up there. So yeah, we have a lot of items to upgrade for the protagonist. So when we get there, I'll just try to repeat whatever it is that we need to do. We should be able to get us at least up to level 30 weapons across the board whenever we decide to actually be serious. And then it only takes maybe 1 more set of level ups with the characters to go to 40. Most of our weapons we've already prepped. We got biomemory. Oh my gosh, finally, chat. Wow, we killed so many enemies before we saw that. We legit completed the hunt before we saw that. That's kind of wild. I eventually need to level... So Xenon D is part of one of our final gun upgrades, chat, and we already have it maxed, to give you an idea, so... We're not that far away from his final gun upgrade either. I think we need to level Chaos Vulture. I think, unironically, I think it's Chaos Vulture Xenon D. I'm gonna level this now. Guess I need to do that again later. So we're almost at his best gun. I believe the level cap is like level 47, if I remember correctly.
Come on now. This isn't funny.
So as I said before, some characters can use it now, others can't. Spinning Moon level 2. Icy Eye Beam level 3. Covering Fire. We could give him that one, that's fine. Yo-Yo Shock level 2, maybe. Do you feel like Steve's damage was kind of whack? Do I just leave him kind of whack? Yo-Yo Shock was really good. Let's level this, actually. Sorry, Steve. Wow, we almost maxed it instantly. Close. Goodbye, Toy Box. At least we're finding some chests, and this looks like a dead end. Maybe there's another chest down there. Oh. Or not. There's actually no chest there.
This isn't good.
I agree, this isn't good. Now we're likely to get into an encounter. Or not. Oh, you know what? Okay. I managed to get up all the way there without an issue? Sure.
That was a cinch.
Does chat like that battle has basically devolved into me pressing a menu button and then the fight is over?
We don't
Until the shield people are there. Then they're actually a problem. Man, can you imagine if I had this much MP in Ni no Kune? Like, for real? How much better that game would have been? Oh.
I can't believe we're doing a favor for a ghost.
Exactly, highly optimized. Oh, only gotta break the guard.
Here they come. Bastards.
That's the end of that.
Okay. So some of the weapons we do need in one of our chains is already completed. I'll probably make a few of the 7-star swords. I don't know how many I'll make. Like, I know the Murakama typo is needed, Sabalaga is needed, The problem is that we need a lot of weapons from the Insectron tournament. Like, unironically, we cannot do them without the Insectron tournament. So, we'll see how far we get, I guess. Got Blizzard out of the way. I need to level the Vortex Star, unironically. So Zagrim actually still needs to level the things he needs to rank up. Because I am 100% certain I need that for something else.
Over this feud.
Oh, great. I could fill out the other portion of the map. Okay, that makes me feel a little better. Or that I missed it earlier. There we go, chat. Map completion percentage.
What the heck is going on?
I wish jumping and then being airborne actually stopped encounters from happening. You just like time your jump and skip encounters. Can you imagine?
Even the Libra King was worried about the two princes.
Just shaking my head now, chat. Just like solid, please. Okay. Nothing to do here, but it looks like there's a series of stairs leading to a store.
When are we gonna
Aha.
get there?
Oh no, I have to remember this is where we have to use the sun key? Chat, this is in the middle of nowhere. Can we agree? This is like actual madness. If you think I'm gonna remember this without writing this down, that it's the 3rd floor of the right tower and the middle path is where the sun key is, you're out of your mind. Why couldn't you just put it near a warp? Why would you do that to us? What did we do to you? So rude.
I hope nothing gets in our way.
Unreal, chat. It really is just in the middle of nowhere, just to clarify. Like, there's just nothing. No items.
Let's go.
No hope. Everything costs 17 MP. That's disappointing.
That's how you get it done.
So we're on our way to leveling the weapons we need for Zagrim. Zagrim, I think, is probably the furthest from
Why do we have to
upgrades.
play mediator over this feud?
Jarvis is incredibly close, but we can't finish his chain until the end of the game. Deego, I think, is somewhat close. And then I think these two need a lot of weapon
This
upgrades.
isn't good.
So eventually I need to check what they actually need level. So they'll be in the party for quite some time. I'm not sure about Lilica, where she is. I feel like we have half of what she needs.
You think I'm gonna go easy?
Jester, I think we need, unironically, like 1 weapon on each type and then we're done. Like, he's pretty close. I just have to actually bother doing it and then we should be good. There we go.
We don't have time to fool around.
See, I have a nice little Google document for when I get there later. That is the plus side of using Google Documents, chat. You might switch computers between different attempts, but it's all right there. A nice little table. I use bold text to indicate if it was
Unforgivable.
related to the frog log or not. I wrote down where I could get some of the items if I can't find them.
The bastards.
I'm apparently getting destroyed by the will-o-wisps. Also, our healing count is not that great.
Jester!
There you go, chat. The power of Blam Blam. I believe in Blam Blam. I'm pretty sure we're doing all this for an item. I hope it's more than one item.
Just giving us twice the bird.
But something tells me this is our only item. It's probably going to be a Mimic too. Just extra hateful. Oh no. Actually useful. Shockingly useful, chat. chat, it's to defeat all enemies in 20 seconds. Oh, right, chat? Oh, that's cute. Right, chat? Like, yeah, I think we're gonna win that challenge. Something tells me. Okay, so everybody's about the right level for me to power level. Should be able to get, like, within 1 rank of the best weapon. I'm pretty sure I need to level Ultraviolet Saber. That is 100% required in his chain. I don't remember about these two. So let me level Ultraviolet Saber before I forget to do so. I know I need Vortex Sar. I already have Bolt Shuriken leveled. I like that we just have Famished Wolf. It's not a bad weapon. So I do appreciate if you don't want to dip into crafting. The game does give you a lot of weapons. Maybe not one new one per character per area, but a lot of them. So in any given area, I might get 8 weapons, which is still a lot. Oh. Oh, we're like going over the other area. Okay, I misunderstood what we were doing there.
Let's hurry and persuade the 2 princes.
Any chest down here? Nope. I tried. If we could get more bio memories, that would be great. If not, it is what it is.
Here they come.
Also, I forgot what Death Break looks like. We'll have to actually see what that animation is at some point.
I knew we were gonna win.
We're getting there, chat. So much walking.
Look, why do we have to play mediator over this feud?
So potentially the next time we're at a save point, I might consider actually crafting. So I'm gonna make sure Zegrum's on track.
Fall behind, okay?
I'll have to reopen my Google Doc when we get there. Oh, there's some chests over here. We've gone a suspiciously long time without getting mimicked. No, there's no... Oh, okay, chat. Okay, chat. Place your bets. Do you think it's gonna be the left chest or the right chest that is a mimic? I would say we don't see a lot of the brown locks, so if I was a betting man, chat, I would say it'd be the right. I don't trust the right one. Like that one, I believe. I don't think we see normally do that one.
Wonder how far we've gotten.
Chat thinks it's the left. Right is always right. Let's see what it is. Use the star key, so it can't be this one. Oh, I do need an Nebulodon egg. What a tease! What a tease! You can't make that up. Chat, you cannot make that up. Did you see it deny me pressing that confirm button? Get wrecked. You'll never find out. What did they attack me? The frame I was in position? What the heck is that? And it's a mimic. Of course it's a mimic.
Here we go.
Of course it is.
Come on, see if you can take us.
Sunken Burst. Let's see. Dagger Slash. Illusion Sword. I'm gonna hold block here. Block.
Can't lose now.
Ooh, I'm taking massive damage from that stupid tongue attack. Oh, I forgot to swap my weapon. I was like, why is my damage so low? Like, never mind. That makes sense. It's a little better. There we go. Stupid mimic. Damn, that thing's tanky, right, chat? And again, the mimic drops us nothing useful. It can give us really good items, by the way. It just doesn't want to. It's so sad. Okay, oh, hello, Silma. Remember the 7-star survey squad. We investigate ruins and research the secret swords. A man named Kristen Ark, who was once the top spaceship engineer in the galaxy, was also after a legendary sword. Apparently used to explore the ruins as well. According to the records he left behind, he had a traveling mate. The guy's name was pretty strange. Dorgan something or other. Oh, like Dorgan Goa. Added info to the info edge. Okay. Well, we killed enough to get another clear in the hunts. I don't think we'll rank up. Yeah. Okay, so let's save. Give me one moment as I pull up the Google Drive document. Let's start with the protagonist. How are we doing in terms of items? I mean, look how many weapons we have to go through. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be disgusting. Okay. So for the protagonist, I'm gonna move everything that we've maxed into storage. I think that should be it. Phantom Slayer still needs to be leveled. And we're gonna shuffle our inventory in a little bit. I'm gonna move everything that is even remotely looking like I leveled it out of here so we can hold more items. So that's step one. Okay, I have a lot of the star items, which isn't too bad. We have a lot of Steve weapons we can level at some point. Did we really not level Steve that much? Huh. We'll have to fix that eventually. Okay, we have a lot of these weapons, so I just want to make sure everything possible is in one space. We're not looking for it later. Old coin purse is going to save us a lot of time. That skips like 4 tiers, what I remember. We're not doing too badly. Zagram has a lot to level. What we're gonna do is we're gonna choose to... Oh, can you not... Oh, that's not good. You can't analyze... Oh, no. Oh, no, you can't analyze stuff that's in storage? Why? No. Oh, I have to put everything in our current menu. Oh, no. Chat, this is gonna take an eternity. Oh. Well, I'm just gonna store everything now. You know, Rogue Galaxy, you really, really should just let me do these things. Okay, we're gonna move all of these then. Well... We're not going to be leveling up our characters for a while, which is fair. I think we're at the point where we can't really do that anyway. So we're not going to retrieve any materials that we need. We have an egg in case we need that for one of the summons. We have extra branches, put the stealth pills away. So if we do need any of these, at least I have spares. We have a lot of coins, that's good. That is kind of disappointing on many levels. Let's get rid of these. Don't need these. Don't need these. Don't need these. Don't need perfect revives. I don't need tri-revives. Healing items are okay as is. Now I have to withdraw everything. This is kind of awful. I'm so sorry, Chad. I didn't realize you can analyze there. But anyway, needless to say, Chad, we have a lot of items we could potentially upgrade. As you can see, we got some things we could be doing. Let's focus on Jaster first. We're gonna take about, I don't know, 15 minutes or so to fix this. Again, I would have liked to have kept our inventory separate, but the game is like, nope. We're gonna arrange items by display equipment first. We're gonna go ahead and analyze whatever we can. We got one more analyzed. I don't even care what it tells me to merge with. Fine. Just wanna make sure we got all of these combos out of the way. Like how it sasses me. It's like, why don't you combine it with what you think? Okay, so we got all of his guns out of the way. So, let's talk about things that we need to combine. So we have all of our swords here, correct? Is that seriously all of them? Oh, then I forgot to make something. Well, that's fine. See, this is why we check now. Let's go ahead and combine. So we should have a Ridge Crusher. Do we seriously not have it? Huh. I guess maybe I made the alternate weapon by accident? Oh well. I thought we did this last time. So I'm going to combine the Ridge Crusher. Something known as the Shining Horn, which we bought a couple of these. And that's going to give us Shining Blazon. I thought we had made this before, but maybe not. So Shining Blazon will combine with our Desert Seeker. So we're going to get our first big upgrade there. But we can also start going down the chain just to show you what it wanted you to do otherwise. So we could start finishing that. So let's combine a Wild Edge with the Plain Edge, which I think we did already, but I'm just showcasing you what we could do here. And that'll give us the Star Edge, which I'm pretty sure we have, but I'm just showing you that's what you needed to do.
Now that's what I call a masterpiece.
So we have the Star Edge already, as an example. Yeah, I see some stuff missing in here. Okay, so we could take a Grand Edge and combine it with the Rock Crusher. And this is going to start creating the other weapon that we need.
Now that's what I call a masterpiece.
So we could take a Star Edge as an example. And combine it with the other thing that I started making, which was Shining Horn. Is chat following all this convolutedness? And this will give us the Rising Soul.
Now that's what I call a masterpiece.
So now, chat, if we play with the Rising Soul and we make the Volcano Crusher, then we'll be able to make something known as the Core Breaker. And that'll be one of the last things that we need in order to complete it. So we should have already gotten the Blizzard thing, but I'm not seeing it in here. Did I accidentally eat the Blizzard thing with something? If so, I need to go get it somewhere. I am pretty sure we picked up a Blizzard Edge at some point. If I combined it, then that was an oops, my bad, and we need to go get one at some point. It looks like I did an oops, my bad, and we need to go find another one at some point. We definitely got it. I believe it's a level 28 sword. We did not craft for it. We should have had it already. But that's fine. So what we're going to do... I'm going to put those away for now. So we're going to focus on actually giving him something useful. We'll deal with the other things later. So we need the Rising Soul. So let's check number 1. We're going to move this here. I'm going to put this in storage for now. I don't really need this. Need the Volcano Crusher. Shining Blazon. We can still combine that with the other ones. So let's move this over here. Anything that is not leveled, I will move away at this point. Libra King, we actually don't need you. I'm just gonna put that away. It's fine, we don't need that. Let's go ahead and combine the other things so we can actually see what the Desert Seeker was. So we could have done that Desert Seeker thing like a million years ago, just for clarity. Let's go ahead and do that now. We have the Shining... Oh, it's not maxed. Never mind. So we have 3 weapons we need to level. So I'm going to go ahead and equip him with one of the ones that we need to level. Let's give him the... Shining Blazon. We'll slowly level up the Chaos Vulture, which is said before as part of the chain. And now let's go check what... Oh, sorry. Let's go check to see what guns we have. I just want to get the protagonists out of the way. We have a million of the basic guns, so if I messed anything up, we could just go ahead. I should have several body arm pluses at this point, and I do. That's fine. So there's basically two ways we could have made the body arms, which we already did. Then if we combine two body arms together, we get the Tyrant arms, which I think we also already did. The Ray of a Tyrant Blaster Plus. That's out of the way. So then... we need to have a Frost Magnum. Do I have a regular Frost Magnum? Do not. Okay. We're going through the chain, chat. There are quite a few things. Okay, do I have Callisto Shooter? No, I don't see it. Okay. That gives me an idea of where we should be in the chain then. So let us find Tyrant Blaster Plus. I should have. We're gonna move this so I can find this. Tyrant Blaster Plus and Frost Magnum, which we should have. Oh, I have Frost Magnum DX. Okay, so let me go back and make a Frost Magnum. So I missed one step. So in order to do that, I basically combine, let's see, one of our many body arm pluses, because I made multiple, because I had a feeling I would mess this up. It's fine. We're gonna get the body arm plus, and then the Slungross, I believe, will give me what I need. It's so straightforward, chat. There's only like 5 million guns. There we go. That gives me the weapon that I need. Once we have that, believe it or not, we are almost done. We have a lot of his other guns out of the way. So for example, to get his one of his, not his second best, but like third or fourth best thing, we combine Xenon D and Chaos Vulture to get a level 43 handgun. And that by itself is not that far off from the best gun in the game for him. So we need part of one thing and then part of another, and then we should be good. Our goal is to make something called Pallades. But in order to get to that point, we unfortunately also need to do the factory, which is why I've been dreading doing some of this. So let's move some of these, and let's store these for now. I don't feel like moving these. Oh, I hate that you can't do that in one menu. Why did they do this, Chad? I have so many questions why you can't analyze stuff in storage. That is a lot of guns. Welcome, Sir Magic Penguin. We have so many guns. I don't even know what to do with them. We have so many guns. I think we are now officially done with the guns. There's nothing else we need from this massive wall of items. So basically, we have the Frost Magnum. The Frost Magnum will combine with a Tyrant Blaster, which we already have. It's over here. So these are the two things that will combine that make something. These things will combine, so we should be good. Yeah, we should be good here. I'm gonna store this. Anything I don't need at this point, I'm just gonna store. Much better. How's it going? It's going okay. We have some unfortunate item management to deal with before we proceed. But otherwise, I think things are okay. So I think now at this point, who do we need to level next? Probably Kasala. We're using her currently. Let's get Kasala stuff out of the way, because we're using those characters. And let's also get Zagrim stuff out of the way. Also, I'm kind of shocked we don't have more weapons for them. Did we really only have a couple for them? I guess we had a lot more for Jarvis. So I guess their selection at least will be mercifully quick. Oh yeah, there's a lot of tabs. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's kind of awful. I think that's good then? Let's sort everything. Equipment first. We're just gonna analyze a whole bunch of stuff, so I don't need to do this again in the future. Okay, those are out of the way. Don't need to worry about those. I like that sometimes I hit confirm, but it doesn't actually tell me what it is. Okay, so those are out of the way. We're good there. Like, I heard the menu sound, but it didn't actually activate it. That's so sneaky. Okay, plus side. I think we've analyzed almost everything we need to analyze. Okay, so I think that's all I could do. I have a shocking lack of items to analyze. I guess I've finished less items than I thought. Just the protagonist had stuff that he needed to have done. So we're going to briefly talk about what we need for Kasala, and then if she doesn't have something, we'll move forward. So, what does Kasala need? She needs... Prime Sneakers Omega, which she has. So she needs to level that. Let's just make sure that she's leveling something she actually needs in the chain. Skip her ahead to this one. We're gonna ignore that then. Okay, so what does she need here? So if we combine Pirate's Daggers and Cosmos Talismans... Or Pirate Glaive and Pirate Dagger, we get the Talisman Plus. Oh, we don't even have her first rank? Oops. Yeah, see, this is why we check, chat. So we need to combine her Glaives and her Daggers, and we can get what we need. And also, because we're doing a lot of annoying merging, let me save in case I mess something up. But once we get this going, it'll speed up the process a little bit. On the plus side... If we take a brief look at the frog log, we should be almost done with everything we need to analyze. Yeah, see, we analyzed 21 items of the protagonist, so we're basically done. We need to analyze 100 total, and he was almost a quarter by himself. That sounds about right. Right, chat? Like, yeah, that checks out. And we crafted 9 of the things that he wanted. I think we need 50 total, so we're a little behind on the other ones, but we're getting there. If I'm eyeballing it, it looks like we did about half of the ones that we need to create. That's fine. You can see he has a lot of different recommendations, but we're not going to worry about some of these. Okay. Let's go ahead and make that merge before I forget to do so. Let's combine our very first step. Just Glaives and Daggers. For some reason, I thought we did that already, but I guess not. I'm just double checking. We don't have Cosmo Talisman Plus anywhere, right? No, we don't. Okay, so I need to do this.
Now that's what I call a masterpiece.
So that's one thing out of the way. Downside is we need another set of Pirate Glaives. Where did we get those? Give me 1 second. One moment, chat. Should just be... I want to say it's Vidan, but I'm just making sure. Oh, it's the Path to Burkakwa. Oops. That's not where I thought it was. Okay, let's go get that now, because I will not remember to do that if we don't do that now. It's a sorry tower. We're gonna leave your little hellscape. We're gonna go back to the control deck. Sorry about that, chat. I thought I bought 2 of her daggers earlier, but apparently I only bought 1. Unfortunate. Here that already did emerge, I shouldn't have done. One of the above. Well, anyway, on the plus side, we have some of her later steps in the chain. Which again is, I guess, kind of weird in the crafting sequence. Like, we have her mid and her late stuff, but not her early stuff. So until we get the early stuff out of the way, we can't merge anything there. It's a bit awkward. I want to say the merchant we're looking for is... down here? Hope you're doing well, Sir Magic Penguin. We're doing what we call cleanup. Unfortunately, a lot of their weapons require us to do factory stuff, so I'd like to level whatever we can now. I don't think this is the person I'm looking for. I don't mind buying a paralysis cure, though. We actually do need that. Yeah, this is if I need another dagger, which... sure, why not? I'll buy those just in case. I don't think I need the shuriken, though. Okay, so if it's not this merchant... Is it really not going to show the other merchant unless you're close? Rogue Galaxy. Rogue Galaxy, we need to have a talk. Listen, you need to show me where the merchants are. It's not okay. Right, chat? There's only one merchant in this entire game that sells the thing that we're looking for. Come on, you gotta give a little more of a broad search on that map so I can see where they are. Are they near Riverside? Yeah, like, come on, like, listen. don't test my long-term memory with this game. Come on, I'm trying to find some arbitrary shop in a dungeon. Get out of here.
That's totally unforgivable.
I know, Kasala. It is totally unforgivable. Okay, it's definitely the person I'm looking for. I can't believe he dresses like that and goes and sells stuff. It's actually outrageous. I'll buy Shuriken 2 in case I need another one. Half Moon Rising, I'll buy another one. And another one. I'm gonna go ahead and fix our healing potions while we're here so I don't run out later. Okay. So shockingly, it says we have revelations with what we have here. Okay, so what we're gonna do is switch her off from Ashes for now. Since apparently she's missing some of her early stuff. So she's gonna go straight to Glaives. And she's gonna level the Prime Sneakers. As I said before, Ultraviolet Saber I 100% need to level, and Vortex Star I 100% need to level. So until he's done with those, I'm not gonna be too worried. So now we're gonna go back and proceed with the plot. I think that's all I can do for now. Vortex Star is 100% needed. So until Vortex Star is out of the way for Zegrim, there's not really much I could do. So let's just focus on getting his upgrades. So from Vortex Star, he'll basically combine a couple items to get the upgrade. So that Bolt Shuriken he already has leveled will merge to make his next weapon, for example. Also, I don't know why I went to this teleport. I do this every time. They don't look the same, but for some reason I confuse these two. There we go. Oh yes, top of the ship is definitely the bottom of the ship. So as long as we level Alcade and Famished Wolf at some point, we're also leveling up the late game ones. So that's why I was saying, like, we have kind of like a mismatch going on in terms of where our weapon chain is. But the Famished Wolf is pretty late in the chain. To give you an idea, chat, we combined the Famished Wolf with Tengu Cross to get a level 48 weapon. So it is like one of the last steps in his chain. But at least we have that out of the way. And we need to be level 48 to use it, which is why I said before, I'm not super concerned if we don't go to the max level right this minute. But anyway. Oh no. Okay, I was all... So, I had that moment where I was like, oh no, what floor was I on? Because you crisscrossed. I think I was on this floor. I scared myself, Chad. You have no idea. I was like, please don't make me redo these towers. Please don't make me redo these towers. They're so long. They're so long and I mean, look at the map for this place. I don't want to get lost here. Okay, we're making progress, Chad. So once Seigrim caps the other weapon, we'll have some of his early stuff out of the way. But again, we'll end up using most of their late game items that we picked up without needing to craft.
Hey, how long we gotta stand around here?
Quiet, Seigrim. We'll continue to use their late game items until we get to their true end game item. Just because the crafting will take a while to get there. Okay.
You think I'm gonna go easy?
Oh, Chad, it said finish without taking damage.
Is that a monolith?
Oh, that's cute.
Here they come.
Right, chat, that's really cute. Oh, wait, something immune to damage? Wait a minute. Hold on, less cute. Uh-oh, wait a minute. Is something immune to us? No. Oh, it's something we have to jump on? Oh, yeah, we're taking damage. There's no way. There's no way we're stun locking this. Yeah, they took damage already. There's no way. What a shame. I got excited, then I realized giant enemy. So sad. Stupid Phobos ruining our challenge.
Everyone okay?
Oh wait, I won the challenge. Wait, oh, does it only count if I don't take damage? Oh. I mean, our ally definitely took damage. You know what, just... We'll just nod our head. We'll go, yeah, that's fair. Fine, don't worry about it. Also, where's our healing item at? Oh, there they are. They're on the other page. Okay, that makes that challenge less miserable. That's good to know. Anyway, let's arrange by items first, so that way I'm not looking for healing items. Don't drive me wild. Okay. So now we just need to get in about 15 fights, and then we should be mostly good. Uh-oh. I don't like that I see open chests. Wait, did I go to the wrong ward? I really hope I didn't.
Let's hurry and persuade the two princes.
Yeah. Jump up here. At least we haven't been this way yet. Please don't be a mimic. Please don't be a mimic. Please don't be a mimic. Okay, chat. Plasma shield. Okay, it wasn't a mimic. He did it, chat. Mission accomplished.
Come on, try me.
2 Phobos. Whatever. Okay, let's do Illusion Sword into Star Charm. Into Lightning. Hopefully that'll kill the other guys. Wow, he anti-aired me super hard. There we go. Wow. I mean, I don't know what to do. I mean, he somehow that enemy that big out attacks us. I don't fully understand that, to be honest with you. But it is what it is, I guess. There we go. Now we should be fine. Oh, he got me with the backhand. Never mind. No longer fun.
That's how you get it done.
Okay. We got that. Let's see. We're going there. I'm a little worried because it feels like I didn't go to the right floor. Did I need to... I think I was on the wrong floor. I mean, I'm glad we went back because apparently I missed an item, but I don't think this is correct.
Look, why do we have to play mediator over this?
What tower are we in? No, I don't think we're in the right tower. I got baited again, Chad. I don't think we're in the right tower. But I'm glad we got an item. Don't get me wrong, but I'm pretty sure that was not correct. Because we went to the far left, so I think the far left would put us in Tower 1. And sadly, Berserk Arms won't help us through here. Stupid, annoying enemies. They're immune to projectiles, Murphy. They're actually just evil. A big waste of time, too. I hate fighting them. Okay. Yeah, see, I'm on the wrong side. I need to be at that warp. Right floor, wrong tower. It's like they wanted this to be confusing, chat. Just like... Isn't that evil? Like, did chat even realize I was in the wrong tower until I said something? Why are they like this? Pure evil.
I wonder how far we've gotten.
Only the 4th floor, Kasala. We have 4 more floors to go. So ideally, by the time we're done with this tower, we should have most of our weapons out of the way for these 3. Getting the Desert Seeker leveled up would be nice. So I think in order to progress, I have to go up. So I think as long as I go sideways, it should be items. If I learned anything from being in these towers for too long,
Here they
I think that's how that works.
The bastards.
Okay, we're making progress.
I'll take you on.
I'm so thankful we have a lot of AP. Listen, chat, we got things to do.
I knew we were gonna win.
Ooh, Sealing Sunsphere is actually a huge drop for us. Even though I was gonna say, it said there's no revelation, but I'm like, I'm pretty sure everybody needs it. Paralysis defense, confuse defense, fire resistance. Wasn't it needed for something else? Yeah, it was. But yeah, give me Missile Squall level 3, please. That's kind of more important than defense. I'm sorry. Okay, so Simon has his first level 3, to my knowledge, which costs 44 AP. Oh my god, how much damage does that do? Must be gross. We haven't seen any more mirror units, and I don't know what battery that is. Oh well, keep that in mind, I guess. Angel Slippers. Okay, so I got yet another weapon for Kasala, which I think is good, because I think that's one of her later weapons. So as I said before, we'll swap her into those when we're in boss battles, but in between we'll have her craft the other items. Chaos Chip, okay. Chat loves chaos.
That's totally unforgivable.
And Kasala apparently doesn't forgive you for it. You heard her. She's judging you, chat. Ruby acquired, okay. Hello, Hell Corpse. You might actually give me an item that I need.
I'll take you on.
We'll find out soon, I guess. So yeah, so at this point we're just leveling those items, and then they should actually be at a decent
Come on.
power point.
This isn't funny.
And then our remaining weapons we'll probably just use to upgrade.
These 2 towers are just giving us twice the burden.
That's not quite how I thought this was gonna work. Huh. Okay. So then, if I go left from here, is it just another way to get to the same place, or was it actually a dead end? So this actually looks like progress, which is not what I was expecting.
Bastards.
You baited me, game. I mean, I got items, but I did get baited. So we're almost done with the Chaos Blaster, which means I can have a pretty strong gun next time we're done.
What is this?
As I said before, Chaos Vulture plus Xenon D is one of the final gun upgrades that we need. So we could skip out, like, 7 weapons in the crafting chain by doing that. Okay, so this is just a shortcut with no items.
For a ghost.
Okay. I could live with that. I'm just making sure there's no other chests over here. I'm just gonna let the map fill in just a teeny bit. Yeah, filled in the map. So Zegram's leveling a required sword. He should be good
Even
there.
The Libra King was worried about the 2 princes.
Mm-hmm. So I think both of them are in a decent spot. By the end of Chapter 8, I'd like to have pretty much everybody's ultimate weapon. But again, a lot of that's going to require factory stuff, which is unfortunate. And that includes for the protagonist. Win in 36 seconds with Steve alone. Wait, Steve's not in combat. Are you feeling okay, Rogue Galaxy? Do you see a character named Steve in our party? Kasala, Zegram, Jaster. Is it possible to swap mid-combat? I don't think I've ever tried. Is it? Oh. I have never tried that before. Today we learned.
Here they come.
I didn't even know that was possible until just now.
Battle, everyone.
I don't think I have ever done that. The more you know, chat. That's the first time I think it's given us a challenge for somebody that's not in our party.
That's how you get it done.
Well, thank you, Steve, for that brief cameo appearance. Right, chat? Like, I guess that works. So, let me get this straight. I can now just burn out all my AP and then mid-battle swap them in? Or swap them out? That's kind of unfair. Okay, whose weapon just finished? I think it was protagonist, right? So we have Tyrant Blaster. Oh, we need Frost Magnum. So let's level Frost Magnum, and that'll let us go up in the chain. Sala's leveling those. He's almost done with these.
We don't have time to fool around.
Yeah. Next time we go to the save point, we'll try to merge some weapons, so that way they're back on the upgrade path.
I hope nothing gets in our way.
See, are there any items over here? See that, chat? I'm still learning things about Rogue Galaxy. I thought I knew everything, and then it's like, no.
Think I'm gonna go easy?
New mechanic. I'm so dead.
Uh-oh. Not good.
I'm in like permanent stun lock here. That's really brutal. Seriously? Are they just gonna do that attack over and over? There we go. Chat is curious. I couldn't damage them until I did that. So these enemies are unironically probably the hardest enemies here. Just they require me to actually play the game briefly. So thank you.
Everyone okay?
Right, chat, how dare they? I don't want to play the game. Get out of here. I'm gonna top off my health with these just in case. Okay.
Look, why do we have to play mediator over this feud?
Go ahead and hop down. Aha. There's an item over here. All that for sand chest fruit. Why is it in a chest?
Come on now, this isn't funny.
I know, Zegrum. Who put the bug food in the middle of a chest in this dungeon? Were the ancient princes into Insectron chest? Is bug chest real in the past? Are we getting deep lore?
Let's go.
Type G is the worst. Where is it?
Come on, try me.
Did I miss? I did miss. I was like, that sucks. Okay. So we're back on track at least.
That's the end of that.
Okay, so that's out of the way. So he needs to combine his Bolt Shuriken with the Gust Shuriken, I think we talked about before. Or the, you know what I mean, the Volt Shuriken is there. So I don't think there's anything else we need for the moment. So we already combined Gust to make Bolt. We have a Vortex Star. Plus Bolt. Need Celestial Strike, which we can't get for now. Did I level Alcade? I did not level Alcade. Alcade is needed in our pattern, as is Famished Wolf. Funny enough, I don't actually need Blizzard, even though it was decent. Let's start leveling this to get that out of the upgrade path. I'll save some time later.
Even the leap.
Luck Chest is the most ancient noble of gentlemen sports. True. Oh, hey. Place I could potentially upgrade. But did the protagonist fight enough to do what I need to do is the question. No. Darn. I mean, I could do Zegrum's thing, I guess. So hopefully we'll get into 30 combats before the end of the session. And we should be basically on track with them. I love all these upgrade materials in here, chat, that I'm just not using. As I said before, we have all these things that'll be useful later. But right now, they don't do anything. Yeah, I have a spare dragon skull. I have a crystal, a sock. Should be able to summon any kind of demon. I got the mask for later. I'm pretty good about that. Some more AP potions and then just a couple of cool heals. Put us in a good position. Oh. Apparently maxed out his space there. That's awkward. So we're gonna save before we do any crafting, because again, if I mess up, then I undo like 15 battles worth of combat XP. Let's do that. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and analyze. We should pick up the Vortex Star now. So now it says combine it with the Bolt Shuriken, which I actually do want to do. So shockingly, we're going to do one of the things that it wants us to do. So we're going to go ahead and combine Vortex Star. Ugh. I do weapon analysis instead of merge. Again, these really should have been the same button. Like, you hit square to, like, check, and then, like, X to merge. You know what I mean? There's, like, so many little things with this game. Like, man, it would just be so much better if they just did that instead. So anyway, we're going to take Vortex Star as the primary. And we're going to give it Bolt Shuriken. This should give us the thing that we need to really kickstart our chain. Thank you for the good luck and parameter.
Now that's what I call a masterpiece.
Now we have Celestial Strike out of the way. Which, funny enough, we need to level yet another Vortex Star, which we have. So we're gonna actually equip him with it now. And once these two are out of the way, they're gonna combine into Winter's Chill. And then Winter Chill plus Alkade equals something else. So we're only like one weapon upgrade away from an actually good weapon.
Libra King was worried about the two princes.
Right, chat, that's actually not terrible. I think you would agree. That didn't take too long. Now that we had all the other items out of the way. Wasn't too bad.
This isn't good.
Don't see any items over here.
Here they come.
Look out, chat. It's Death Gold. Goodbye, Death Gold. Ooh, so that was our max heal. Okay, maybe I will put a couple max heals back when we go back to the save point. I thought we were much lower than we were.
What a drag.
Okay, I'm just doing this to complete the map completion. Oh, I missed just a tiny bit, but we can see nothing's there, so that's fine. Okay, I'll put back, like...
We don't have time to fool around.
Oh, I guess I will put back some of the AP potions. I think taking 11 was excessive. I think just taking 5 would have been fine. So we're making progress. I mean, we're halfway up the second tower. That's not the worst.
These two towers are just giving us twice the burden.
Come on, try me.
And at least at this point, we know that I'm just one-shotting these encounters.
They come.
Even though we've seen that if we let them do anything, they really do mess us up pretty badly.
Everyone okay?
Is that a monolith?
Another Sealing Sun Sphere is huge. I think we're almost at the point where we don't need them anymore. Yeah, so we're gonna put back 5. Probably 6 of the. You know what? I'll store another one. Or it'll just. Oh, that's not what I want. I got trolled. Interestingly, it lets you hold 99. Why so many in the storage? We can only normally hold 30 at a time, just for chat clarity. Am I gonna did they really expect me to be in a dungeon so bad that I wouldn't be able to succeed at 120 AP restores? Sounds a little excessive to me. I don't know about you, Chad. Like, yes, we go through AP, but not that much. I'll move around so they're less likely to complain about me not moving.
I can't believe we're doing a favor for a ghost.
I dodged the comment about us waiting around. I did it, chat. I just had to walk in circles. So, I mean, our goal is to go to the right. Now, the question is, where do we think the dead end is? Dead end is probably south. You said you just got Jaster complaining. Truth. That is truth. Talk to Enzo here. Oh, Appella and I would have been together if only I weren't caught in this war. We were torn apart by the two princes. At least this is actually telling us something about what's going on.
Nothing gets in our way.
Yeah, Casala, I hope nothing gets in our way either. As you were saying before, they're like, oh no, we have to stop the two princes, and then like 5 people said the same thing. Any treasure chest?
Look,
No.
why do we have to play mediator over this feud?
Oh well. On the plus side, chat, we really shouldn't have a reason to come back to this tower once we're done with this place. So I think within 30 battles, we might have up to their like 3rd best upgrade.
I'm not liking this.
I know, Casala, I don't like this either. So I think from that standpoint, we're not too far away. Given how frequent the encounters tend to be. Chat, finish without using items or abilities. Oh, you're so silly. You're so silly, Rogue Galaxy. I'm not doing that. You know that I'm not doing that. Listen. Right, chat? No. No, of course I'm using abilities.
That was a cinch.
It's fine. We know better. Right, chat? We know better than to accept that challenge. Oh, there is an item here. We're not fools. Star earrings? Oh, that's a huge pickup. So she get Star Charm level 3. Hopefully we don't need the star earrings for anything in particular. Alright, so we have multiple paths happening here. The question is, which one do we think is the items? Which one is a dead end? Okay, this is a dead end. That's good. I found the dead end. Okay, so we know there's a chest on the other side, so there's a reason to come down the other side. Perfect elixir, sure.
Here they come.
All corpses still can give us items that I need, unironically.
Here they come, the bastards.
Okay, I'm gonna use Starshine level 2. So she still has a level 2 ability she can use. Okay, the sword is maxed. I don't need to worry about that. I don't think I'd look to see what his other swords needed, so we might need to go back to those. I think I needed 2 Half Moon Risings or 2 Half Dawns Rising, as I don't remember to complete them. But what I will do is I will start leveling Arch Demon Fat? No, Diabolic Shredder. Let's level that. That's more likely to be something. The problem with his weapons are that there are 2 sets of them that are named almost identically, and I don't remember which is in the chain without looking at it. So let's see. What do we actually need to level from his chain? Find out in a moment, Chad.
Come on, let's hurry.
So we need Diabolic Shredder plus Iron Shredder, or plus Iron Demon to get it. Okay, so that's fine. We need 2 Half Moon Risings to get a Diabolic Shredder. Okay. We did that already. Good. Get part of the chain out of the way already. Okay, so how much damage does her ability do? Let's witness.
Here they come.
Honestly, not that much for a level 3. That was kind of weak. They might be weak. They might be weak to lightning though.
That's how you get it done.
Okay. Again, we are going a very shocking amount of time without getting mimicked. Whenever we go more than 5 chests, I'm like, I feel like we're gonna get mimicked real bad. There we go. I almost landed on the chest. Conductive liquid metal? What? That doesn't sound safe for us to be using, to be honest with you. We could learn defense up, which I don't think does anything in this game. I think it was originally, but I think it's more our level than actual defense, based off of what I'm observing. Fusion defense. I mean, I guess it wouldn't hurt to put it on the protagonist for later, I guess. Like, he's the only character I would care about any kind of fraction of the damage lower. So his defense is 257, so allegedly he should be taking like 30 less a hit. Allegedly.
Let's hurry and persuade the two princes.
Chat.
Come on, try me.
Oh, Rogue Galaxy. I'm unsure what inspired them to do 2 towers and not just 1 tower, to be honest with you.
What the heck is going on?
He got caught up by the cutscene.
You again.
Oh.
And you, I see. Using the king's powers to persuade those idiot princes?
What's your point?
I would gladly handle that task in your stead, if you please.
Forget it.
Then let us play. After all, I have plenty of time.
Come on, see if you can take us.
Here we go.
Accept your punishment!
Oh, give me a break.
I like that I'm telling our allies to stay away, but they still can't block a single attack. Thanks, allies. There we go. I'm assuming we aren't meant to win this fight. I honestly don't remember fighting him here at all. Ah, yes, the epic boss battle they envisioned. Everybody's just standing around as I shoot this guy in the face repeatedly. At least if I have to do a minimum amount of damage, I'm at least doing it, question mark. You know what? Let's throw a sock at him.
Take this.
I just got Chat's comment from that. There we go. We'll drunken burst start shooting him in the face. How's that? Okay, there we go. Fight over. Again, this is what the game was envisioning was happening.
More practice. A pack of incompetent fighters is far worse than one.
Fine then. Take me on instead.
Huh?
Desert Claw.
He's got superhuman speed. No, his powers aren't human at all.
So, what about it? You yourself are something special indeed to be fighting with me on the same level. I shall withdraw. I am not foolish enough to know the risks and fight anyway. Ready.
Thanks.
Stay alert. You never know what Datron has up its sleeve.
What?
So anyway, that happened. Again, they were envisioning like this grand battle, and it was just me just shooting him in the face because he's too stupid to block. Again, there's kind of like the we'll call it cognitive dissonance. We're like, wow, look how much better he is than you, and then meanwhile me, like right, chat just like pew 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 pew. Like, yeah. Oh yeah, I'm real threatened by Seed there. You got me, game. Truly, he is the better swordsman. Which I guess is technically true. I mostly just shot him in the face. Like Indiana Jones style, right, chat? He's doing all these flips and doing all these things, and just whip out the gun, it's over. I'm like, listen.
Why is the Desert Claw here?
Why is the Desert Claw here? You know what? That's an actually reasonable question to ask. I'm gonna say because the plot demanded it. Pew 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 sock, exactly. That was like one of the most disrespectful fights ever. I healed a couple of times and then just threw a sock at him. That'll show him. Okay, so now should be able to upgrade that. So I have to level Volcano Crusher next. Not bad.
Let's hurry and persuade the two princes.
Yeah, Kasala. Why does she make a face like that when she retrieves the sock, too? I just have so many questions about that special. It gets worse every time I look at it.
For a ghost.
I don't know if I really want to know the answers to the questions. Like, It's like she's not pulling it from her shoes, right? Like, she's pulling it from, like, behind her. Just, like, not the best.
Hey, can we rest for a bit?
It's best not to think about it, it's true. Let's go ahead and use Starshine on them. Like, she technically has an insta-kill ability. I just don't feel like using it. Okay, so now she can level her other weapon. That's good. So she can make progress there. We can start leveling Cosmos Talismans, since we know we need that for the future. I'm gonna start leveling Lovely Taps, maybe? I don't recall offhand which one I need to level, but either way I need to analyze these. So even if I don't use it in the chain, I still need to analyze it.
Even the Libra King was worried about the two princes.
Even the Libra King, chat. What do you have to say about this, Meteor? Why did the Libra King have such inept sons? Thank you for providing no new commentary for the past 2 hours. Oh, spirits, you don't add anything to the gameplay. Okay, nothing else over here.
We've been
Anything
one-upped
here?
by the Desert Claw a lot of times now.
Oh, they're talking about Desert... Oh, chat, we did it! They're not complaining about the 2 towers. They're talking about Desert Claw now. We did it. It only took 11 floors. 11? 12?
Let's go.
Question mark, question mark, question mark. 8 plus 5, I guess. 13? 13 floors.
Here they come.
Took them a while, but they got there.
What a waste of time.
Okay, we're almost at a save, which is good. That means I can safely craft in case I mess something up. We hunted enough type Gs. They're not bad. You can see, like, we need to hunt at least 5 more hunts to go up a rank. Or we could just do a bounty. So Jaster's able to use his ultimate weapon if we need to. Everybody else still has a long way to go. Let's go ahead and try to record our items before we go further. Waves is out of the way. Our sneakers just got identified. go. Since Ultraviolet Saber plus Ice Demon Fang, which might actually be the one that we want. But we'll get there eventually. Lizards identified. How are we doing the frog log? Well, we've analyzed a ton, chat. So we're at 36, 40, 47, 54, 58, 64, 75 out of 100? Okay. Right, chat? We made a lot of chat. Let me put it this way. We made a lot of progress with Jaster with what we're doing earlier, but honestly, if we're doing on average about 11 per, we're catching up. Jupus, we mostly just need to actually create his weapons. Like, we've literally not forged anything with him, and that's why he's hilariously far behind. Okay, so that's good. Let's go ahead and combine some weapons. One thing I don't like about Google Drive on my phone, there we go. The table was like a little too wide, so I was having trouble seeing the results earlier. The Desert Seeker plus Shining Blazon should be what we need. We should have finished. So feed this. And feed Desert Seeker here. This will be the first time we've upgraded Desert Seeker. Desert Seeker, I think, only goes up to level 3. Before it becomes a different weapon altogether. So we could go ahead and level that weapon now. Poor Tuki, yeah, pretty much. We have a very bright looking weapon now. Let's go ahead and store this, because I don't need this right now. Okay, that should be fine. We're almost done with these two guns. So Vulture plus... Why am I not seeing it? What? What? Where's this other gun? Uh-oh, I lost the gun. Hold on, let's sort. Where did his gun go? There it is. I was gonna say, I was like, wait a minute. Wait, hold on. No. Now we can make a super gun if we want. If you thought our gun was really dumb before, we could go to the, like, one of the final chains right now. I'm just gonna make sure that we analyzed it before we went further. This is Xenon D can combine with something, which is what we want. Identified Chaos Vulture, which is good. We got another 2 things analyzed, so let's see. Again, this is like one of the final things in his chain, chat. This weapon is going to be completely bonkers. Because I think so far the highest level weapon requirement we've seen is 43 as a weapon. But I think this is going to be our first sub-weapon that's that high. Let's go ahead and combine. With our powers combined, we'll form a less impressive Captain Planet. Let's go. This should give us Orion. And that is one of the final things that we need. There we go. A legendary gun hailed in galactic myth purifies evil beings with its intense force. So we need the counterpart weapon to finish it. But in order to do the counterpart weapon, it requires us to make an item in the factory. Just gonna be heinous, Chad, when we get there. I'm gonna feel so sad when we get there. But it is what it is. At this point, we're just waiting on Frost Magnum, and that's basically the only thing holding us up. To my knowledge, we should have everything else. Yeah, we even have Binding Frost. So we're literally just waiting on this last weapon, and then we'll be done with this. Okay. And then for her, for Kasala, we should be... Yeah, unfortunately, a lot of the characters require us to go to the factory. Like, unironically, we do need it just straight up where we just can't proceed. I'm sure we could probably craft around it, or we could just do the thing that it needs us to do. Like, I'll give an example. In order to get Kasala's final weapon, it requires us to make a Devil Fork, which is a factory item, and we need 2 Devil Forks, So we either buy it twice at the factory, or we do the Insectron rank B completion in order to get a double fork. So some of these characters have some very goofy things that we need to do for it. Just not the best. We're gonna go with it's not the best. Oh, I just realized she doesn't have Cosmo Talismans leveled yet. Okay, so I can't do the other thing I was looking to do. So with the Shredder, for him, we need what exactly? Iron Demon. Do I still have those? I don't think I do. Well, that's kind of annoying. Uh-oh, chat. I'm missing a weapon that we need. So I think we need Ice Demon Fang for later. The game was telling us we needed that for something. Or actually, no. We're skipping Ice Demon Fang in our list. I take that back. Ultraviolet Saber is one of the last things that we need. That's fine. We have Lunar Glints, which we could combine with other things. And that's also fine. Oof. His list is really awkward, chat. I want you to know I'm looking at all the paths I could take to complete it, and I just felt like nauseous. I just want you to know it wasn't good. I was like, oh my gosh. It just went on forever. I will double check where the Iron Demon is. I thought we had more, but maybe I just didn't buy enough. Like, it should be in Zerard. I'm just looking to see which person has it. And again, that's kind of the problem with Rogue Galaxy, where there's just so many shops, and there's only so many locations that have the thing that we're looking for. Like, a lot of these are just, like, they're literally in one store, and that's it. You just have to know where it is. That is rough. So, unfortunately, we gotta go back to Draika, I think. That's fine, though. Do you see what I mean, chat? Like we have, there's only one store and it's on Draika, but it's not the two that we visited, it's the third store that had it. If I had been to the third store, I would have realized we needed it. Oh well, it is what it is. So unfortunately, a lot of these combos require like 2 ofs or 3 ofs of certain items. So I think in some scenarios I just bought a single, or in some I bought a triple, but then did a different combo with it earlier, where we started going back to my notes. That's what it is. So let's go back to the village. And if we're missing any weapons from the store, I might as well just buy them at this point. Even if I don't need them, I'll just analyze them. Oh, that's interesting. They're saying there's a chest over here that I missed. Is it because of a lock? Must be because of a lock. Oh no, I just missed it. What was in here? Oh, my least favorite item, never mind. Nothing of importance was missed.
We don't have time to fool around.
Right, chat, of all the things I could have gotten, that's like, yeah, no, I didn't miss any items. Oh no, I missed 60 potch equivalency. Got me. You really not jump that?
Don't
Okay,
fall
there we
behind,
go.
okay?
Okay. You have what I need. I was planning on coming back here eventually anyway. Chan even remembers I had this conversation last time. We're coming back a little earlier than expected. Because I can straight up buy the Shining Horns here. I think I need another Sirius Claw, so I'm just gonna buy it now. Another Violet Star. I'll buy another Iron Demon. I'll buy 2 just in case. Another Gust Shuriken. We already found a Famished Wolf. I get another basic bow, another basic bow, another basic hatchet. So again, the worst that happens is I just level another one of the other items, which I don't think really impacts us in the long run, to be honest with you. apparently somebody needed milk for the revelation. Oh, it's Digo. Guess that makes sense. Ah, that wasn't too bad. So, we're finally on the path, chat, of getting something useful.
Way to go about this.
Oh, speaking of which, I don't think we looked at the Orion more carefully, which we will be using on the upcoming boss battle. 263 power, chat. So at the start of the dungeon, we could have been using this. It wasn't too hard to level up. We got one of the items, I think, in the first tower, or right before the first tower.
All this running is really not my thing, you know.
Yeah, that is a big damage increase. I think the weapons will be at like 318 power. Like the max level, so we're really not that far off. So the blam blam shooty damage is going to be very high. So I don't think Seed is going to like us later, chat, without that gun. Okay. So I think that's all the backtracking we need to do. I bought extras of the basics, just in case I need to redo something. Or if nothing else, it gives us the opportunity to make other low-level crafting items that the frog log does want us to make. So I'd rather have that flexibility for later. I haven't actually counted to see if we get our ultimate weapons, if that actually takes us there. I don't think it gets us to 50 that it wants. I think it puts us at like 40. But again, I would have to double check. Oh my gosh, why are there so many tower floors? Oh boy, chat, what tower was I in? Right, chat? What tower was I in? The real mystery of Rogue Galaxy. I think 5th floor? You're right, it needs more tower. I hope this is correct. The Fable says, one says, are we rolling with Badana Niana? Maybe. Also, it's been so long. Welcome back, Fabled 1.
Hey, how long we gotta stand around here?
Hopefully you're doing well. We got a long journey ahead of us. It says floor 6, but we're not that close. Oh, now you're not gonna sass me about reading from a place I can't see from? Whatever, game. Oh, the great Steve Bloom. Oh, it's full of a lot of famous voice actors. So if you watch any kind of animated show, almost everybody should sound familiar to you from just random things. We already fought and killed Itachi. So sorry, Naruto / Sasuke. We defeated Itachi.
You think I'm gonna go easy?
Get out of here. Get rid of these enemies.
Don't ever try to show off in front of me, you damn beast.
Get rid of these. Exterminator. Okay, there we
This ain't
go.
no field trip, you know.
Thank you, Steve Bloom / Zerod. Or Zagram, excuse me. We're on Zerard. Okay, chat, we're making progress. I think we are only one floor from the end. And then hopefully we will never have to come back to these towers for any reasons ever again. But also, I just realized, chat, we never found the Matador. Oh no. Is this different from PSO? Did I do a PSO stream earlier? Yes. Hence the title of the stream. We switched over around 8-10ish. The PSO was much earlier. Get rid of these. No worries.
Here they come.
Let's go.
You know, I like that I go to hit the other guy and then I get wombo comboed by the corpse. It's so rude. Wait, that shocked me? Why? Pretty good. I thought that was gonna hit me again. That was gonna make me so sad. Counter lightning attack time. And this should be GG. Oh, we're not. Now it's GG.
That's the end of that.
So we've almost leveled up the weapon we need for the next upgrade. So we're getting there.
What the heck is going on?
Is the Skies of Arcadia feel? I'm gonna be honest with you, never played it. So I cannot answer that question, whether it is, or comment upon it further. Hello, Donatello. What happened to the other Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? Everybody died in the Long War. Those princes didn't seem to realize it was all their fault. You know, that would have been very insightful if that was like floor 1, but we're kind of on floor 6 of the second tower. We're gonna need something a little deeper. Like, what were they even fighting over? Can you be more specific? Was it just their father's death that they're fighting over the throne? Was it nothing else? Limit Avenger? Okay. I'll pop flame, I'll take that.
This place is pretty rough.
Could you at least distinguish, like, what was different between their rules or something? Question mark? It would have been nice, I guess, in terms of lore. Oh, well. Well, Chad, I think we were a little stronger than those fighters. Just a little bit. Just noped them out of this universe. Okay, so there's items over here. I guess we'll go here first. We're so close, chat. We're like 2 floors, and we'll never have to do this again. Rick with the trap. No, you're not. You will never have my money ever again. You can take whatever you want. My AP, that's fine. I got a smelly sock. I don't know if that was worth it. To be honest with you, chat, I don't think that was worth it. But anyway. I mean, I guess you could say the treasure chest stinks? Question mark? It's down here. Ooh, more chests. Don't be a mimic. Please don't be a mimic. Please don't be a mimic. Please don't be a mimic. Okay, that's fine. Please don't be a mimic. Okay, it's not a mimic. Good. It's like... We're so close to the end. I just don't want to get mimicked.
Here they come. Bastards.
Okay, broke his shield. Now we're gonna do Desert Wind. Game over.
Too easy.
Okay, so we have the next in the upgrade line for the gun. You're hoping it was a mimic. It should be soon. We've gone a very long time without seeing one. You know what? I'm gonna use our better gun. Gonna just almost double our damage. Don't worry about it. It might actually be worth just blam blam shooting everything now with that kind of gun.
Come on, let's hurry.
We'll see though. So our goal is to go to the top floor. We're on floor 6 of 8, and this looks like this is the exit. Okay, I don't see any treasure chests, so let's keep moving. What do you have to say about this war, Gadfley? Well, apparently I won't know.
They come.
Access denied, chat. Nope.
Come on, try me.
Nice try. So anyway, before we were rudely interrupted, what do you have to say about this, Gadfley? Prince Gazelle is the real king of this country. Prove that to the fools in the Logan army. Yeah, I don't think that really added anything. Yeah, we definitely got access denied.
The Libra King was worried about the 2 princes.
Chat, are we gonna have to have like a rolling count for how many times they say the words Libra King? I swear. We're getting there though. We've completed floor 6. I guess I can upgrade something. We have Frost Magnum plus Tyrant Blaster plus, I think is what we talked about before. It was the combination I was looking to do. I will quadruple check myself because I don't feel like undoing progress accidentally. So from that standpoint, it should be Tyrant Blaster plus Frost Magnum. Okay. We're going to have the game record that this is a valid combo, and then we're going to do that and proceed. So fortunately, at least one of those is a Toad combination, so we should be fine. We're gonna do... I don't think it matters what order I do it in, but I'll do the Tyrant Blaster Plus, in case it actually cares what order I do this in. Okay, let's make a new gun. We have created Callisto Shooter.
A masterpiece.
The Callisto Shooter combines with Binding Frost. Limited range makes it ideal for close combat. Words I don't want to hear about a gun, to be honest with you. Okay, so let's start leveling this, I guess. It's not our worst gun. It does give shock, though. Shock is a pretty good status ailment. Ooh. We are not even close to leveling that sword. How are we doing in terms of these levels? Not even close. It's a shotgun, maybe. Oh. We were like one battle from getting the upgrade, really? That sucks. Well, hopefully we get the thing that we need on the next floor, because we're about to go to boss fight territory. Because you know we're going to be forced to fight a boss as soon as we get to floor 8. So hopefully we can get it in the next few battles. Yeah, given in this game, I don't have any faith that these things will be useful, to be honest with you.
Hey, how long we gotta stand around here?
Thanks, Egram. I'm on an elevator, Egram. I have nowhere to move. Stop sassing me. Okay, let's go this way.
These two towers are just giving us twice the burden.
I know about twice the burden. Okay. So, chat, as soon as we get to the exit, which I think is over here, that is it. We go to, like, one other room, and the towers are done. And we never talk about the towers ever again. It's definitely the worst part of the game, for sure. It is just too long. Wait, jellyfish? No! Not one of you. How dare you make me change my gun? Right, Chad? How dare you? Wait, it says short range, but that's not short range. Wait, is it just a normal pistol? Was it just lying to me? That is not short range, chat. It's like, that is not short range. I'm sorry. If that's short range, I don't know what it's talking about. Get rid of you. There we go.
That's how you get it done.
Okay, now we finished the other thing that we needed. So in the meantime, let's start leveling Celestial Strike. That's good. So he's maybe 60 battles, and he is done. Like, there's nothing else we need to level with him. He is literally done for the game in terms of, like, upgrades. But his other sword might require us to wait a little longer. We'll see. The protagonist is about 30 battles, I think, from being finished. And I don't mean, like, done for now. I mean, like, actually best in slot. Nothing tops it. We're really not that far away. Oh, I don't think we fought Devil Hawk before. Or not many Devil Hawks, I mean. Okay, I'm gonna shooty blam blam these guys. Yeah, there we go.
Don't ever try to show up.
Okay, so the gun is strong enough that at least it's good for cleaning up. I'll accept that. That's fine.
I've got a good feeling.
Saves me some AP. I cannot believe we have not been mimicked. Wow, we didn't get mimicked? Chat, round of applause. I managed to not get ambushed by a mimic. We did it. Somehow in 2 floors, there were no mimics. Unless I missed a chest, then that would make sense. Okay, we managed to get through it.
This place is pretty rough. Everyone okay?
I think they're complaining because I'm low on health. No, actually, I don't know why they said that. Do I need this sock for anything? I guess I could level up Deadly Stench for the future. Sure, let's use up our absolute zeros here. Oh, that's kind of brutal. He needs another one? I don't think that's gonna happen. Hopefully I don't need that for a boss summon. Actually, I probably should have saved one, just in case I did need that for something later. Otherwise, we might need to hunt that. Chat, that sign wanted to be read. Can we talk about this? I was looking at the chest to confirm he talked to the sign. Are you kidding me? What? Okay.
Is that a monolith?
I guess it's a monolith. Oh, oof. Chat, they haven't even unlocked their level 2s yet? Oh, that's a big oof. Yeah, I should probably do that. Right, chat? Big oof there. I'm just like, wait a minute. Some of these oh.
Towers are just giving us twice.
Oh, what is the Matador one? Let's find out. Lord, there's already one said to be started. Hold to the sky that which will revive your entire crew. Ooh, does this count for Tri-Resurrection? Oh, no. I think I put away the item that it wants. Okay. Okay, we could come back. We could come back. I don't have what it needs. There should be a save around the corner, though. Because we're almost done with floor 7. So this shouldn't be too bad of a walk. We could do it. So I need one of my mass revives. But like the super revive. So I think it wants the one that heals people in the reserve. That we also will never use, by the way. Also, why are these guys so tanky? How are they still alive? I'm honestly impressed. Wow, they took 3 skills to kill. Dark Music Box is a fantastic pickup, actually. I don't mind fighting those again.
Let's hurry and persuade the 2 princes.
Yeah, Casala. Okay, so all we need is the save point. Where's the save point? Where's the save point? Where is the chat? It has to be here. I'm not going back to the other floor. We're going forward. Okay. Are you a mimic? No. You're not useful, though. Okay. We're getting there, chat. We're getting there. Your save point isn't another tower. You joke, but it does feel like that sometimes.
Here they come.
Oh, they actually survived that. We can't have that, chat. No.
All right.
So close. We're so close.
I've got a good feeling. Let's hurry.
So there should be a save right before the boss, and then we could go backwards for the bounty. We could explore over here just to make sure there's no other items. Oh.
These 2 towers are just giving us twice the burden.
This is turning into like a real journey. Wait, this isn't a dead end? What? Oh, oops, I went the right way somehow. I tried going the dead end, but I picked the right path somehow. Oops. Well, we're gonna check that on the way back then. Let's see. We're so close, chat. So close. Come on, this has to be a save, like right here, right up the stairs. Because the star is the next cutscene, and the next cutscene will be a boss.
Around in circles?
So close. We got regular resurrections. The game is taunting us. We need the other kind of resurrection, though.
Here they come, bastards.
I Baroque his shield. Let's get out of here. Deny him real quick. Okay, moving on.
Don't ever try to show off in front of me, you damn beast.
So we're gonna level the Iron Demon, because I remember saying I needed that. Okay. You know, this turned into a really big detour. Now I'm wondering if it was actually faster to go backwards. I didn't realize there were so many crisscross paths here. But oh well, we've made our decision. We're moving forward. Come on, game. Where's the save point? I know this isn't good. Where is the save point? Don't maybe go back to the previous floor. I will get very upset if you need me to go back to the previous floor. And nothing over here of interest.
Here they come,
Ancient Baron.
bastards.
Oh, whatever. I was like, as long as it's not the tall guys. If it's not tall guys, I don't care. Okay.
Everyone okay?
Items over there. Oh.
Why do we have to play mediator over this feud?
But where's the save? Fabio says, "Oh, it's the accursed Gazelle army. My Fabio will tear you to pieces." Save point. Oh, save point, please. Right, chat. Mercy. Mercy, give me the item. I gotta go back. Use all the transport of the planet. The planet is now complete. You can now see your nearby chest, yada yada. Okay. Item storage. We're gonna withdraw one of the perfect revivers, because that's what the game wanted us to have. Is there anything else we wanted to put back in the other box while we're here? Because we are slowly running out of space again, somehow. Somehow, right, chat? Somehow. Let's store and store. Okay, put some items away. I think we're good now. How do you fix your PSO issues? Nice, Murphy. Ooh. That's almost leveled. That isn't leveled. We didn't get into 15 battles somehow. Oops. Forgetting that's not how you menu to the thing that you need to go to. Okay, we're gonna make sure to analyze everything, and then we're gonna see if we can make any more combinations. Vortex Star we already analyzed. Blizzard's already good. Can analyze Demon's Bane. Shredder. Okay. Nothing more to do there. Sadly, Volcano Crusher is still a work in progress. Okay, so I'm not seeing anything else to do for the moment. Yeah, Casella has a ton of items I could potentially merge into, so we're looking okay because I have like almost every tier that I need here. Almost every. I'm missing some of the middle ones, but it is what it is. I just need to do some TTFs to see if we get any more stutters or crashes. Well, hopefully you get neither.
These two towers are just giving us twice the burden.
Finish in 27 seconds with Jouster alone. Okay, I mean, that's just me normally playing, right, chat? I mean, I don't feel like this is any different than normal, to be honest with you.
Here they come, bastards.
Leap. There we go. It's like, is he really not going to target the other thing? Swap out our weapon before it dies. Go back to Callisto Shooter. Wow, that did insane damage. Just shot it in the face. At least that challenge is straightforward, right, chat? Shockingly did not get
Why
mimicked.
do we have to play mediator over this feud?
Okay, I'm gonna save just in case something weird happens. So I don't see any other items on this floor. We just have to go back for the bounty. And then once we're done with the bounty, unfortunately, we might have to go to the tower one more time if we want to complete the 7 swords. So I think the 7 swords require us to revisit certain dungeons. And while we did get a conversation here, I think there's one that requires us to come back briefly later. So I was saying that I hope we didn't have to come back, and then I realized, no, the 7 swords are probably going to make us come back, sadly. Fortunately, we don't have to tour the whole dungeon, but we do have to slightly backtrack. It is what it is. It is kind of weird, though, that they build up, like, this whole concept of, like, the 7 mystic swords that are just, like, so powerful, and, like, they're, like, your endgame goal. But all you really need is one of them. And the moment you have one of them, it's like Why do you really care about using another one? Like, do you really care at this point? As long as they don't resist you, it's fine. Get Rising Sun out of the way.
Even the Libra King was worried about the two princes.
Okay, so I did miss the chest on the other side, so we'll go grab that on the way back. Plus side, though, I can jump down here. Save a little bit of time.
These two towers are just giving us twice the burden.
Yeah, early on in the game, it's really rough asking the player to basically buy 2 of and 3 of most items. So unless you know specifically what you're looking for, it's pretty rough.
They come.
Let's go.
Come on, try me.
There we go, that should end the fight.
Those guys were no challenge at all.
Nice, so those are out of the way. So with Cosmo Talismans, that enables us to do her next thing. Leaves us at... Pirate's Glaive, Cosmo Talismans, so we already maxed those, so that'll let us make Final Blue. Then we just need to level a Serious Claw, so let's go ahead and do that again. That's fine. And then for her weapons, we already have Prime Sneakers, and that's leveled. We already leveled Wild Boots, which she needs. I don't see Athena shoe. We're probably gonna have to make a couple of those, sadly. I do think I need one more leather sneaker. So unironically, I'm gonna take one of her worst weapons and level it again. But hey, at least we're saving time in the
Desert
future.
Claw a lot of times now.
Let's see, chat. Is that final treasure chest the Mimic? Because I did miss a chest. It could be. It's really far out of the way.
Let's hurry and persuade the two princes.
I don't have a lot of faith on this one, chat. Will I finally get mimicked? I shockingly did not. Shockingly. Beast Call could level, Paralysis Defense, Fire Resistance, Death Break. Might leave the Cursed Music box for now. In fact, I'm going to leave both of those for now. I'm going to put them in the storage box. In case I do need them to summon other bounties.
Let's hurry.
And if we realize we don't need them, we'll just consume them later.
I'll take you on.
There we go. I like that I've told our allies to stop attacking, and it has been so much smoother.
Easy.
Can we agree, chat? Like, I'm not burning a ton of healing items anymore. They're not contributing at all in combat, but it's going much smoother now. Thanks all-out defense equivalency. They'll stand there and watch me get murdered, but they sure won't take it in the face from the enemy too often.
Even the Libra King was worried about the two princes.
Yeah, Kasala, we know about the Libra King. So anyway, let's go this way. And I guess we go into a real boss fight, question mark? I don't know how hard it'll be. Hopefully not too bad.
Are we just going around in circles?
Be quiet, Kasala.
Here they
Everything's a big circle. Rid of that. Oh, they
Here
lived?
come,
Hey, why did they live?
bastards.
Do like a fraction more damage. So much worry. Yeah, pretty much. Okay, so that's out of the way.
come. That's the end of that.
There's another weapon we can analyze for later. I don't think I need it in our main chain. Let's start leveling Rising Soul.
Why is the desert claw here?
Okay. Now, with this, we should be able to solve the puzzle, quote-unquote. We gotta think about it, chat. Protagonists are very well known for thinking about it and doing well. Okay, let's present the perfect reviver. Oh, it's just a big version of the enemy I have to jump at. That's kind of annoying. King Raiden.
Here we go.
I'm glad he was able to move, by the way, before I was able to move. He had some serious plus frames on me. Don't you swing at me while I'm changing weapons. Right, chat? Wave our finger.
All right, let's get this over with.
Thanks, game. I appreciate you smacking me between menus. Let's go for... Dagger Slash. Go for Drunken Burst. I'm gonna go for blocking here. Okay, so he's actually kind of annoying to hit because he seems to be taller than some of the other ones. At least they seem to be staggering him a little bit, which is what I was looking for them to do.
Sorry about that.
It is pretty hard to stay in the air long enough to not get hit by that. Not that it's impossible, but the fact he staggers randomly makes it much harder to predict when he's gonna swing. I'm gonna block now, though. Maybe I have to jump from... Does this work from behind? No, it forces me in the front whenever I do that. I like him doing the little fidget steps, though. That's cute.
I needed that.
I mean, like, it kind of works from behind, but not really. Go back to Dagger Slash. We do so little damage, Chaz. It's kind of brutal. I should at least be dead now. Wicked Moon acquired. Which I don't believe we actually need for any of our upgrade paths, so that's kind of awkward. The item is actually not useful to us. Speaking of which, was that my best sword? I was just kind of guessing based off of design. U12. Okay, it was. Just wanted to make sure. So we can afford to burn some recharge potions here. Healing potion wise, it's not the best, but I do have 17 full heals. This should be good. I shouldn't have to go back to the shop for any reason.
Desert Claw a lot of times now.
I did like him doing the little fidget steps every now and then, which again threw me off because I was waiting for him to swing and he just didn't. The mind games are real. But I think, chat, what we're gonna do. We're not gonna go super late night tonight with Rogue Galaxy. We're gonna beat Rogue Galaxy's tower. That much I want to do, but we're not gonna do the next dungeon or anything.
The bastards.
There's only so much tower you can take in one go.
Not good.
Can you please swap to the correct target, please? Thank you.
Can't lose now.
I figured that'd be pretty fair. Like, our goal is to complete a dungeon a session, and I'm counting the towers as 2 different dungeons. Do this.
That's the end of that.
I'm shocked we won that challenge, to be honest with you, but it is what it is. So our characters are getting closer to needing their perfect weapons, I guess. But again, some of them are going to require us to go to the factories and other things. I'm not sure how far away we can detect treasures. I guess we'll find out in the future.
That's totally unforgivable.
Kasala's very upset, though, that she can't detect the treasures, apparently. So at this point, we only have one more floor and then so 2 bosses, I think, because we'll beat those 2, and then something will presumably happen once we convince the princess to stop fighting. So I'm assuming it's another boss fight, but who knows? Maybe it's not. Maybe it'll be merciful. I'm just kidding. There's no way. Right, Chad? There's no way. I don't believe it.
All this running is really not my thing, you know.
I mean, shockingly, we kind of just ignored Seed. So the most that I might do... So if we somehow finish in the next half hour, I will go to Vidan, but I'm not going to progress the plot. I will go to the mines to see if we could get some items. And see if we could get the crystals. Because if you remember, there's 2 bounties we're waiting on. And we actually need the drop from those bounties in order to proceed. That's not what I meant to use. So I might see if we could get those. Just out of the way real quick. So that we'll probably end the session with those.
No challenge at all.
And that's assuming it only takes about a half hour. But we'll see.
Why do we have to play mediator over this feud?
Because essentially we'll go to the mines. We'll clear that out. Then the mines will enable us to do the 2 ones in Jaraika. And those alone might put us in first place.
Just giving us twice the burden.
We'll take a look here. And getting all those items between now and first place is actually somewhat relevant for what we're doing. Are we fighting an enemy that has to be jump attacked? Yeah, we are. That is so unfortunate.
I needed that.
I'm glad I blocked. Did you like my reaction, chat? I just got attacked by. I was like, no, just leave me alone. Wow, they're just kind of mauling him. I'm not gonna lie. Wow. This is the most aggressive I've ever seen our allies, right, chat? Like, honestly, that is so aggressive. And I like it. Wish they were like that more often. We're just straight up bullying him. He just got bullied. Mirror unit. Yes, we did need that. And we leveled up the gun, which is huge. Okay, so Callisto Shooter is combined with our Frost Magnum. I'm sorry, that was the previous one. Combines with Binding Frost. So yeah, we should be able to get another gun out of this. Cool. Hey chat, we're all the way up to the point where we need the factory with him. Yay! Don't you want to do the factory to get another unlock? I love the factory. Anyway, let's hand in the bounty. And we also killed enough Ancient Barons, so that's actually a lot of points. So we're rank 14. So you can see we need about 3 bounties to hit rank 10. And after that, it's... Whoa. That is actually a really big difference between rank 1 and rank 4. The final ones might be a bit slower. But we're bound to get at least another 4,000 or 40,000 or so points. Well, I guess it's good we got some of the generic bounties out of the way. Okay. So, we've saved. I'm going to store the mirror unit in case I need this for something. I don't think I need the divine protection, but I'll store it anyway. Liquid metal, I'll store. We could probably get another license upgrade. Or I forget if we needed 40 or 50. I don't remember. We'll check with Neo later. We'll put away to Sun Sphere. So now we have all kinds of things that we don't need to worry about anymore. Yeah, like we did all that, chat, and we just got like a level 28 sword. Like it has freeze, which is interesting, but it's again only a level 28 sword. We fought that boss at level 45 plus, so that's not really that useful for us. Okay, so Volcano Crusher, we'll go with Rising Soul. We don't need to worry about that for now. And Callisto Shooter combines with Lightning. Okay, so we've analyzed even more items, which puts us in a pretty good position. Blister Shooter. Blinding Frost. And this will give us something called Justice Strike, which will combine with Justice Ray from our factory later.
Voila!
Not too bad. Now we have the Cosmo Talismans we should probably do something with. We're gonna combine the Cosmo plus the Glaives. So we're slowly working our way up her chain. We're pretty early in her chain, sadly.
Now that's what I call a masterpiece.
So Serious Claws plus Final Blues will create something that we need. So that's always nice. We have one Serious Claws already leveled. We basically bought another one for the future. So we should be good there. Are there anything we could do with her boots? So with Leather Sneakers and Violet Stars, we made the Prime Sneakers. With the Prime Sneakers and Violet Stars again, which we haven't leveled. Damn. Right, chat? We tried. So I need her to actually start leveling the Violet Sneakers next. So I'm going to move this up. So while I do need the Leather Sneakers, I could have made something if I did it in a slightly different order. That's fine. Let's go to the swords for Zegrim. Zegrim is still leveling his Iron Demon, so there's not much you can do about that. Is there anything I could do with his other things? No. Oh, we're one battle from having been able to do something. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. So again, we have a lot of their stuff that's early in the chain that we're just catching up on. But the way you could kind of look at it is that overall we're going to need over 100 battles to finish the chain. And sometimes we could skip ahead because we could get items from chests rather than crafting those components. So some characters are only 1 or 2 weapons from being done. Some are like 5+. It just depends on how many we could get from treasure chests as to how much we need to craft. Otherwise, if we go through the game's crafting system, we'll need like 16, 18 weapons to get to our final thing instead of like 8. We could skip a lot of steps, is what I'm saying. Okay, so we're in the throne room. I guess all we gotta do now is beat this boss. Our gun causes unconscious. Feels like a social commentary. Simon, we're not using Simon. Get out of here.
Who goes there?
I'm Jaster. We're here by order of the king. Please, hear us out.
Ah, that is indeed my father's sword. What is he telling me to do now? I'm doing a fine job with my royal duties, thank you.
Can't you see? Take a good look. You're no longer human. What kind of king is that? The Libra King sent me here to try to make you understand.
What are you talking about? Oh, I see what you're up to. I bet my brother Gazelle talked you into this.
No, please listen to me.
You had your chance. Pawns of Gazelle. Your journey ends here. Prepare yourselves!
Oh. Phantom Logan.
Come on, see if you can take us.
Both of them are idiots.
That missed me? Wait, what? Wow, okay. Chat, you know what? I almost feel like you should clip that hitbox. How did that not hit me? Like, genuine question. That thing was like 40% of my face. How did that thing not touch me? Actual madness. Oh, hitboxes, you're just suggestions. How is she almost dead? Solid, please. I'm not even hit yet. I blocked that successfully, shockingly. He missed again. Okay. He missed me again. Is there a fatal flaw in his AI? Oh, it just barely touched me. Okay, he hit me for real. Whatever. Okay, so if I do melee a lot, I do get into range. Side note, being set on fire kind of sucks. Most of that damage is not from me being hit, it's me from being burned. There, that's the kind of damage I was expecting. Prefer Kasala doesn't die here. Let's do a full heal. So it's just kind of like every 3 or so strikes you back up and the boss is not able to hit you. The boss has a very obvious pattern. It's just awkward because you move yourself forward. Like there I want to block. And then I want to block. That's fine. It looked like I took big damage, but I took 5. Just so chat is clear. He did 5 to me when he did that. Like there, he did 5 damage. I don't really care. That did more because I forgot to block. I like I'm the only person blocking, by the way. Thanks, game. This should kill him. How am I doing equipment-wise, by the way? Oh, I'm beating him with Rising Soul? Oh, that's embarrassing. Wait, chat, I didn't even put on my serious weapon? Oh, that's... Oh, chat. Oh, that's just sad. I'm just gonna shoot you. I unconscioused you. Right, chat? I made him go to sleep. I was not using the Libra King.
So you do not believe in me. You have chosen Gazelle. I'm so ashamed. I still have so much to learn from you. How could I be king? I never had what it took to be king. Please, I want you to give my brother Gazelle a message. Tell him I surrender the throne, and that he is the one who can fulfill our father's wishes. Gazelle.
Logan, we realized it too late. How foolish we've been. We dishonored our father's throne and brought nothing but hardship to our people. We must atone for our sins. We must atone for them together.
Yes. You are absolutely right. My brother. We are the sons of the great monarch, the Libra King, our father.
We have continued to quarrel these many long years.
But now we have recognized our own gross foolishness. All those who lost their lives during our war, find it in your hearts to forgive us.
I swear this now, in the name of King Zerard. We two princes shall henceforth become one king.
Beloved citizens, let us journey forth.
To the brink of time, where we can live anew. Where we shall build our kingdom.
Honorable warriors, I must thank you. Please, allow me to give you this symbol of our kingdom as a token of our gratitude.
we no longer have any need for it. Our Father's heart rests within us.
In the Libra King's key piece, you can find it in the SP folder.
So, this is Zerard's key piece.
We're setting forth for a new age. One day, we hope to rebuild our kingdom once again. That shall be our penance.
Thanks to you, we are able to join hands as brothers once more. Farewell, and thank you. May you have the best of luck on your journey.
They're gone.
They've finally become true kings. Now they're free to move on to a new world and establish a kingdom. Together.
Listen, the bells.
Nice sound to it. Seems true peace has finally returned to this place.
What? Have I come back to life? There sure are some strange things in this old world of ours. I bet I know what's going on. This is a sign that the gods wanted me to continue with my research. Well, I'd better hurry then. I've got other ruins waiting for me.
A child of royal blood. Jaster, the fate of the galaxy lies within the blood flowing through your veins.
I guess he's alive somehow. Let's go.
Doing
Huh.
pretty good. Now, which key pieces do we have left?
It's a bit disappointing they brought him back, I guess. So much for death being a serious thing. Also, I like how they get to go to another kingdom. Like, all we did is just whoop them solid, and they're the kings after all that? Okay. Right, chat? We did all the heavy lifting. The rumored lady hunter. So we need that for something else. Almost caught by a female hunter. So another thing in Mina. One moment as I check the requirements for it. Good. We have a couple things we could do there, so we're definitely gonna go back to the mines first. And we'll go to Jaraika. I don't remember if I need to do Lady Hunter first. It's the only thing I wasn't sure about. I might need the... Oh, you know what I need? I do need... Oh, I know what I need. Ugh. I think I forgot to store it. So chat, there's some bad news. We do need an item for it that I don't think we have anymore, because we've only gotten it to drop like 3 times so far.
Well now, this isn't half bad.
Oh, we're gonna get a cutscene in between. Meanwhile.
Dad, I've learned so much traveling with Steve. I realized that this galaxy is full of both good people and bad people.
Is that so? But everyone on the ship is good, right?
Sure, they're all super good people. I can tell. But pirates are actually bad guys, aren't they?
Mark, in this world of ours, you can never take anything at face value. You must always look at its true nature deep within.
Huh? I don't really get it.
That's all right. One day, you'll understand.
Alright, Chad, I got bad news. One, we're going to Jaraika again. But not for a shop. So, remember how we've only seen 3 magic lipsticks this entire game because our drop chance luck has been terrible? We needed 4. Apparently. Oops. Yeah, I love how, like, deep down we're nice people. We are the worst pirates, actually. I swear the villains are more like pirates than we are. It's kind of wild. And we can't even claim that they're like capitalists and we aren't because we own a factory now. Like we bought into the system. Like we kind of failed that pretty hard. Okay, we're gonna try to get into a couple fights here. So technically there's a lot of rare items we can get from the Leo King's castle we never saw. We're just gonna look around for a fight here, and if I don't see what I'm looking for, we move to the next area. So we need this lipstick. Downside, chat, I was looking it up. It is a 10% chance of dropping. It's not great. We should be able to get into a fight with 3 or 4 of them, so it's not the worst. But the problem is I can't guarantee we're gonna fight the thing that we need to fight. So it is unfortunate. There's also other really good items that could drop from them. Also, by the way, chat, every single time we fought a mimic, we could have also gotten this item. I'm just like to state that we have not once received it. Sorry, evil monkeys. You need to perish. Unequivocally, just die.
Let's just leave it at that for now.
So unfortunately, we might do some unintentional grinding because I don't have another one of these. Okay, we can level Alcade and we can level the wolf. So it's just kind of one of those things where it's like, where is the best way to fight this particular monster? Because you have to keep in mind, things like wikis and guides aren't always right. Unless it's usually from a speedrunner, then it's usually correct. So I need to think where we saw this creature. Might have been literally in the altar area? So we have a 5% chance of getting a dream mushroom from this, according to drop rate tables. A 3% chance of getting Rose of Passion, which would be nice. I'm not gonna lie, if we did get it, it would be very nice. Because we need like 5 of them or something ridiculous.
Here they come.
Oh, this is one of the most unfortunate things we could be fighting. I don't want this enemy.
Here they come, bastards.
We're not done yet.
I'm gonna burn a max heal. I mean, at least our group is actually doing a decent job of stunlocking them. Right, chat, like, they're actually being pretty aggressive here. I think it helps that Kasala is able to do, like, knife, knife, kick, 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 kick. So she's able to get longer combos than some of the other characters, which is kind of neat. Not the enemy I'm looking for, but we'll kill you real quick. We did get a bio memory, which is actually extremely good because we also need a lot of those. Give it to Digo. Now he only needs... So I might be able to get the Eternal Soldiers out of the way. Let's see if we can get into a fight here.
A mother's love for her child.
Here they come.
I'm getting Club Titans. I don't want to fight Club Titans. Oh, so unfortunate. Yeah, this should hopefully kill our target. Oh yeah, this is good damage. Right, chat? We're doing I don't even think he has 3,000 health, so the fact that we're doing this much is kind of wild. Yeah, he's ultra dead. Oh my gosh. That Club Titan is actually just getting destroyed.
Besides me.
Jester.
You know what? Our allies are actually not too bad here. Thanks, allies.
Jester. That's the end of that.
Okay, so this is not quite leading to what I need. I was gonna say, it would be funny if we killed so many we got a bounty. So while I did get something that we wanted for the end game, that's not what I'm looking for. So basically, if we can get this, this is the last kind of thing. So I double checked. We can't buy this anywhere. So it really is just like, you either find it in a chest and you remember to keep it for something so much later in the game, or you'd have to farm it, sadly. There's only one other enemy that really drops them, unfortunately. And they're not until basically the final chapter, which I really don't want to wait that long to do that. I'm gonna walk backwards and see if we can trigger it.
The beasts sure haven't dwindled any. Here they come.
That's one of the enemies we need to fight. Okay, they're out here. So the Mandalore is the thing we need to fight specifically, chat. So every single one of those is a 10% chance. It's just unfortunate that Club Titans make this take forever. And even if I had super weapons, this still would be very slow. That's tough to do all these animations that we don't really need. There we go. Please give us the item.
Leave it at that for
We did not receive the item. So sad, chat. That's all we need. So just think about how many times we fought mimics and never got them, and just realize that if at any point a mimic had dropped one, we wouldn't be doing this backtrack right now. And that's where it becomes very painful. Alright, we'll switch him over to this weapon for now. Careful, chat. He's using Ice Demon Fang.
Let's look for the rest of the key pieces.
Please. Now you don't want to swarm me with encounters, right, chat?
You think I'm gonna go easy?
So we get another 2 chances at 1 in 10s, which again is like not the worst. It's just that now that's the only thing I want is the problem. We could technically get 3% chance drops from it, which would be useful. That would save us some time later, but I'm not counting on it. I wish there was an item or an ability to steal. I think that's one of the things this game is really missing. Like, there's no way to guarantee that they drop something. To my knowledge, anyway. Maybe there is something you get late game with Segram or something. Wow, we dunked on that poor mushroom.
That's the end of that.
No, we got the ult items. That's not what we're looking for. So we failed for 1 in 10s.
Even without the witch, the beast just won't go away.
At least they're commenting about the beast still being here despite the witch being dead. I guess that's somewhat accurate. So we're seeing an okay number of them. We're just not getting lucky.
Here they come, the bastards.
Light Ghost, I think, also can give us stuff that we need.
That's how you get it done.
It's not what we need, but we'll take it, I guess.
Hope it all goes well.
I'm gonna walk to the save point, or not the save point. I'm gonna walk to the shop. And we'll just count this as an extended shop visit, since apparently we're just not getting lucky. Big oof on progress being locked on RNG. Right, chat? Big oof.
Come on, try me.
So this is now our 6th creature that will potentially drop it for us. We did get one last time from it. It's not like we haven't seen it happen before.
Jasper!
Can't lose now.
Why did nobody attack and just stand still? What the heck was that? Damn, her ability to free solid is so good, chat.
I knew we were gonna win.
Still didn't get it. What a shame. So 6 1 in 10s have failed.
Balcog isn't gonna wait for us. Let's look for the rest of the key pieces.
Be quiet, Zegrim. We're looking for something more important first. I know. It's so sad. Like, we are actually getting the enemy. Just... Oh, hell no, I'm not doing this fight. Hell no.
Not good.
This is bad.
Dark Gigants. I'm not doing those. Like, right, chat? No. I already did the bounty for that. I remember specifically doing the bounty because I went, good, I don't want to do them again. Were my exact words. I'm like, no. Not fighting those enemies. What a waste of time. Nice try, though. Cute that you thought I was going to do that fight, though.
Without the witch, the beast just won't go away.
Yeah, Club Titan plus that is like the worst combo. It really is. It's just really unfun.
Here they come.
So we got one single flower thing, which I guess is better than 0. So again, this was just kind of an extended visit to the shop. This is how I view it, because I'm just going to restock all of our healing here. Come on. No! Items, but the wrong ones. Painful. That's out of the way. Let's level Final Blues. Level Violet Stars. Touch this so we heal.
Where are you going? Let's look for the next piece.
Do you like them complaining when you backtrack, chat? You like that? I like that. Where are we going? It's not where the last piece is. Thanks, Gasalo. Okay, so we got these out of the way. Spark Dragon Hatchet. I don't think I need this for anything, but I'll buy it just to say that we leveled it at some point. I think that's fair enough. Okay, so we're gonna walk to the other save point, since we are actually fighting the enemy somewhat frequently. I wish they came in batches of 4, because then it wouldn't be so terrible.
Just keep coming.
Only getting a 1 of here kind of sucks. But I gotta take it.
You think I'm gonna go easy?
Here they come, bastards.
Oh, I didn't mean to trade blows with him.
Jaster!
Jaster!
There we go.
Jaster!
Come on.
Everyone okay?
Come on. 1 in 10. Come on. Just need 1 drop. We'll leave it. I'm not asking for 30 or like 40. Just 1. Just need 1 drop and we'll move on. So painful. I know. I think that's 8 so far.
I needed that.
7 or 8 without seeing it. I mean, we're still within the odds, but it is starting to get annoying.
I'll take you on.
3 Club Titans. Yeah, I don't think so. Hey team, why don't you just not do anything? Think we're good. We're gonna check out of that battle chat. Not worth our time. No, thank you.
Oh, wait for me.
Solid, please. Come on, give us the lipstick.
Don't go off by yourself.
Here they come.
Angry Spirit.
Think I'm gonna go
I
easy?
don't think we fought a lot of Angry Spirit. I should probably kill this one just to kill this one. I'm gonna tell our teammates they could do whatever they want now. Apparently you quell angry spirits by just beating it to death with a sword. Who would have thought? Truly the magic of Rogue Galaxy.
That's the end of that.
Come on, game. Come on. That's all we need.
I wonder what kind of people lived here in the past. Here they come.
Okay.
Let's go.
We're getting there, chat. It's Kasala to Dagger Slash to maybe freeze. There we go. I mean, you can see our damage is kind of insane compared to where we came here before. Like, the fact that we're killing these in like 2 hits with all the buffs is kind of wild. Like, look at that damage. Holy.
That's how you get it done.
Hold on. We got the 3% drop before the 10% drop. Are you serious? Are you kidding me right now?
Where are you
Oh
going?
my gosh.
Let's look for the next piece.
You can't make this stuff up, chat. We're actually getting trolled. And it was from the same enemy, just to be clear. Like, I'm not making this up. Like, this is a 3% drop rate thing that we just acquired. I will store this in case we need this for the future. Ridiculous.
Now this gets...
Are we gonna get the 1% before the 10%? Is that gonna happen? Okay, let me just nuke this fight real quick. Just say no.
All right.
666 cash, I was gonna say. Okay, we don't need this anymore. I guess I could start leveling Desert Seeker too, because I need to at some point anyway.
I wonder what kind of people lived here.
It kind of matches our outfit. This is so sad, chat. Like, I can't believe we got the 3% before the 10%.
I'll take you on.
Oh, man. That's RNG for you.
Here they come, the bastards.
Hopefully I could do enough damage here. Let's still do decent damage.
Jaster!
How did he die? How did he die? What?
Sorry about that.
Game, please. We are so high level. How does he die to anything here? That's wild. I like he picked up the enemy I was attempting to guard break, by the way. That was cute. Thanks, Gabe. Almost blocking time.
That's the end of that.
Come on, seriously. Oh no, chat, come on. I really don't want to be locked out of this bounty because I didn't know I needed this. Oh my gosh, and you can't buy it in stores. That is the actual worst.
Come on, try me.
Let's go. Leave this side to me.
That's how you get it done.
Okay, at least most of our weapons are out of the way. I don't think there's anything else I really need to level with the protagonist. Unless I want to level his super gun. Which, I mean, I might as well as at this point. Who cares? Right, chat? Who cares? Might as well level it.
This route, bad choice.
I can't believe we're not going to get it.
Time to
Because the problem is, like, if I don't do it now, I won't remember that we didn't do it later. Well, I'm willing to go, like, another 15 minutes, but then we're going to call it. We have shockingly defeated all the Club Titans we needed to kill. Like, I was going to do this eventually to wrap up some hunts. Don't get me wrong, and I don't want to progress the plot, but this is not how I thought we were going to spend 15 minutes. Come on, game. Just give us the 10% drop and we'll move on. We have everything else. I put away a Stella Crystal, Sun Sphere.
Here they come.
No, this isn't good enough. At some point, we need to get Crystal Staffs. Well, we'll see how that goes.
Bothered jumping us.
Okay, so that's out of the way. So their weapon's almost at 400 power, which is one of the higher attack powers. So if I play Shuriken spam, we should be good. So I'm willing to do one more back and forth trek, and then I'm gonna call it, unfortunately. I would have really liked to have had the magical lipstick, but at this point I don't think I could do the bounties either.
I'll take you on.
There are some rare items we could pick up at this point, so we might do that next time.
Ha, those guys were no challenge at all.
Come on, game.
Where are you going? Let's look for the next piece.
Here they come.
Okay, we got 2 of the mushrooms. Come on, game.
Easy?
Right, chat? That's all we need. Like, technically, we need like 4 or 5 of these items at some point, which sounds like a nightmare if we wanted to actually complete the revelations. Which, fortunately, I don't think I want to do in our playthrough. But I think from our standpoint, I at minimum want to do this bounty. Come on, we're fighting 2 now. We've killed almost 10. Come on, give it to us.
What a waste of time.
Oh. Are you gonna make me save state for lipstick? Is that where we are with this? Where it's not even a question of challenge. I just don't feel like walking around repeatedly for this one item. Oh my gosh. The temptation is very strong, chat. This is so sad.
The beasts sure haven't dwindled any.
You think I'm gonna go easy?
Here they go.
No.
Bastard.
Alright, chat, we say no to this fight. Wave your finger. We're not doing that. There seem to be a lot of them between these couple of save points at least, where I'm fighting at least 1 or 2 every battle.
Nothing but tough guys, huh?
But I feel like we're having the Circle of the Moon cards all over again, where some people claim it's not a problem, and then then you witness gameplay like this where you're like, where are my lipsticks at?
The rest of the key pieces.
Oh my gosh.
You
Not
think I'm
fighting
gonna
them.
go Easy?
Popping up like crazy.
Like, RNG's not that bad. Then you look at our run.
This
I
route,
got like 4
bad
cards the
choice.
whole playthrough, and 2 of them we grinded on purpose. That's pretty bad. We might still get something from the plant monsters, so I'm willing to kill them really quickly. I doubt we'll get it at this point, but we might as well as check.
Oh, come on. How are we supposed to deal with this?
keep this pace up.
This is painful. Otherwise, I think I'm gonna make a note. We need to come back. It seems to only be Club Titans in here, which is not really that great, to be honest with you. I was kind of hoping for something here.
I wonder what kind of people lived here in the past.
Yeah, this is painful for the lipstick, I'm not gonna lie. I would like an encounter with just like 4 of them. I don't remember if there ever was an encounter with 4. I'd have to look in the VOD.
Just keep coming.
Angry Spirit. Oh, those things, that's right. No. Like our allies are almost dead. Wonder what kind of bugs you could catch in this room. I might check at some point. I think we got what we need for now, though, unfortunately. We have enough money to do the Insectron stuff. Better just take this good luck charm. Oh man, we're having bad luck. Okay, we fought.
Out of my way.
We're gonna get a chance at one of them again. At least our gun damage is kind of insane. Like, we really are just two-shotting them at this point. So we can see we don't need to use our abilities to Wow, our allies are actually useless. Can we talk about this? How did they both die? Game, please. Right, chat, they need to step it up. I'm sorry. Club Titans are not the hard thing to dodge. The other things are, because they do awkward movements. These are not hard to dodge. Yeah, I'm just like, come on, AI. AI actually trolling. Well, I ran out of sword strikes midair. That was kind of scary.
Jaster. Those guys were no challenge at all.
What? Give me the item. Rogue Galaxy, come on.
This is getting out of hand.
I can't complete this bounty without this. I really prefer not to have to go to like chapter 11 or whatever in order to go get this item. It's not like I can't find it again in a chest, but it literally isn't until like 2 entire chapters from now, which is not where I really want to be doing content at that point. We should just be on the way to beat the game by then. Man, come on. I guess I'll make him learn Wicked Moon. Why not? At least he might freeze the other guys. That could be useful here.
Like crazy.
I mean, at this rate, I'm gonna have most of the other stuff unlocked. Yeah, let me just do this real quick.
Out of my way.
I knew we were gonna win.
So now they're the level to use the ultimates, or at least Kasala is. But unfortunately, she is the furthest away because her weapon chain is kind of bonkers. It is what it is, though.
Oh, come on. How are we supposed to deal with this?
Okay, I'm gonna save. I might give up for now. I haven't decided if I wanted to grind this on stream or off stream, because at this point, this is where we're gonna be. Chat will just have to believe me if I do this between streams, that it took a really long time at this point. So chat can appreciate that this is probably where I'm going to pause the hunt. So I'm going to do this at some point off stream, I think. I was hoping that it wouldn't take a half hour, but here we are. It is ground the playthrough to a halt because I need that item. Let's see. We'll have a save file of the before and after, and trust me, I'm not going to be doing anything other than that. And the temptation to save state is insane. You have no idea. Like, if I fight those, I'm just curious if they actually drop different items or not. So if I do end up experimenting with that, I will let you know. Because I'm at the point where I'm like, we literally, it's the only thing stopping us from progressing. It's so rough. Okay, so I don't need any of these. Buy the Ice Demon Fang. I would like to make Badger's Might, but we need to get more of these. So I think we can combine some stuff just to get this done for later. So I won't do any weapon combinations off stream if I do max something. But again, I'm really hoping we get it like really soon versus like 100 grinds. Hopefully it's only gonna take a couple more battles. If I go like 100 battles and I don't get it, I might honestly just reset so I don't get the weapon XP. Because I don't want to go that far ahead of where we were. So anyway, let's see. Diabolic Shredder will be fed with Iron Demon to make the other item I'm looking to make. Let's get this out of the way. Now I have the gold version of one of the other swords. I don't see Frozen Slasher in here. I'm gonna make a note that I have to go back for that. We have everything else, I think, unless it's in my storage bank. I don't see it in here. But anyway, that's fine for now. Then from a throwing star point of view, we have the Celestial Strike. Which can combine with the Vortex Star. Yeah, I might even just wait at this point to do, like, I didn't want to, but like, honestly, I might just wait.
Now that's what I call a masterpiece.
Till we get it in another treasure chest. We have another dungeon to go. It's possible it is in the next dungeon as well. I was just hoping to not have to go to another dungeon for it, but it is what it is. We did get another Desert Rose, so at least it wasn't like a total waste of time. That's always nice. Let's see. Oh, we haven't done Violet Stars yet. Can't do anything there. Final Blues is still leveling. We're talking about before for the protagonist, we needed to level just a couple things. One of them was Rising Soul and Volcano Crusher. That's not the right one. No. So there we go. Rising Soul. I almost said Rising Sun, which would have been bad. Volcano Crusher. So this is what we need to upgrade the Desert Seeker again. We have unlocked Core Breaker.
A masterpiece.
And then we should have Blizzard Edge. I think it might be in our share bank equivalency. Just making sure. I don't see it. Okay. So I'm gonna... Okay, so let me make a note. We might get this now, just so that you could see where I got it. Because I think we have everything else. Because at this point, the moment you have Blizzard Edge... Oh, we can buy it in Mina. Never mind. I wrote in the notes. See, I knew I would not remember where it was, and we haven't gone back there. That's fine. So we're actually only one upgrade away from the final weapon that we'll be using for most of the game. That's kind of funny. So basically, once we get Desert Seeker to level 2, we go buy that weapon from Mina, which is our next destination anyway, and that's it. That's the whole weapon chain. So we're within like 30 battles of just being done with him. We'll probably make other weapons just because, but yeah, that's all that's actually needed for his main weapon. And I think that's all we did on our first playthrough anyway. I'm so sad we don't have a lipstick in here, and I know we don't. So sad. I'm gonna take one of these because I think we need it for Revelation for Ego. Well, he needs it for multiple things. That's interesting. I'm gonna give him this though. Let's go ahead and save. We'll continue more on Thursday. I'll make a decision. As I said before, for me, I just don't know. If it's in the next dungeon, great. If it's not till the next chapter, I'm gonna grind it out. So that's going to require me to do some double checking, just because, as you can see, it is being very, very uncooperative. So it's just kind of one of those things where, unless I could guarantee it, I don't know if I want to continue the main story. Yeah, according to my notes, nothing drops it in Chapter 8 other than what we're fighting currently. There is nothing that drops it in Chapter 9. Just so that you're aware. There is nothing that drops it in Chapter 10. There is one guaranteed treasure in Chapter 11. So that is a really long time, given the game is only like 12 chapters. I don't know if we really want to wait that long. Do you know what I mean, chat? Like, that's a really long time. I don't know about that. But anyway, I'll think about it. Let's go to Let's Chat. So I think next time, chat, we're going to clean up a lot of the rare items. We're going to try really hard to get the lipstick. And we are going to at least get a couple of ultimate weapons. As I said before, unfortunately, a few weapons are dedicated to things you need from Insectron tournaments. Fortunately, some of them are just optional weapons for Jaster, where if we're looking to upgrade the 7-star swords to max, they require optional activity stuff, but we don't need to worry about those for the main playthrough. We could do them if we want to, but they're not required to do good damage at the end of the game. Aside from that, we will, I guess, do our best to try to level the other characters. I will see if I can do very minimal amount of fights, because I really don't like that I'm getting a lot of XP from this, when it's just purely the game not letting me get it to progress. Since we've killed at least enough, I think, to get a hunt according to it, and I don't think we've gotten more than one lipstick in about 20 kills, which is not good odds, even according to the game. So we'll see how it goes. But anyway, chat, that'll be for next time. So thank you for sticking around, but I think I'll be ending the stream as well as saying goodbye to YouTube almost at the same time. But we'll say goodbye to YouTube first. So if you did watch to this point in the video or the VOD, I'd just like to say thank you for watching. To see you again next time.